world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
We did a lot of wild shit in Afghanistan. A lot of wild shit.
We did a lot of fucking wild shit.
And I needed the right personality, the right, like, it all had to be right.
Right.
I mean, you know,
it's not like it's not like we're SF or anything like that, but at the same time, it's like out of the battalion, if you have the choice to get who you want, then you definitely want to. And we were running rogue.
Yeah, our own missions.
Right.
And
we got.
I don't know if people really. I don't know if like the BC. Like I don't even know if these guys knew what we were doing. It felt like they didn't.
As an E4, as a specialist in there, I felt like they had to have, but at the same time, like I'm like. I don't know.
I don't think they knew what we were doing.
I'm not in those meetings. All I know is my squad leader comes down and says, all right, we're doing this. And it's like, okay, cool. And then like when shit started popping off, like we can't get any assets. Yeah. Like, how does they not know where we're at?
Well,
like, what the fuck are you talking? No, we weren't.
We were really not supposed to be going out there doing that shit, but we were.
It was one of those things. You have to tell battalion. You have to tell battalion certain things. Yeah. But then when you get out there doing things, it changes, whether that change was pre-planned and not sold, but shit happens.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Well, we were given like an overall, like we need this supply route to be secure,
right?
So just go do that. Just make sure the supply route can run, and that was a part of it.
We had a good battalion team. Like Sergeant Major was awesome.
Yeah.
Colonel was the colonel.
Yeah,
but our Sergeant Major was fucking badass.
Ovalsky was badass.
Yeah, he was the shit.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. And we had some duds.
Yeah, we did.
But that's that's the way it is everywhere.
Yeah.
I would go into S2 and I'd be like, okay, hey, where are the hot spots? Mm-hmm. Like, where should we be focusing on? And it was like a stats class, basically. Like, okay, we had 8 IEDs between here and here in the last 7 days. We had, things are moving through here. So we were looking at a big, broad picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we stop? Where do we make an impact?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we looked at. And then we're like, hey, we're going to go up Parwa E. Like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Well, I think that's
where we need to be.
I think that's where we stop them.
I think that's where we need
we
to
stop
be.
them in Parwa E. And guess what? That's where they were.
Why do you say we shouldn't go there? Well, because it's probably not safe-ish. And it's like, well, we're at war.
Yeah.
So that's how we stop them.
We made up a lot of shit ourselves, which
we had.
I mean, we
had squad leaders writing fucking op orders.
Yeah.
And it's like, generally, that's from what I've seen, at least active duty wise, that's generally not the case.
Yeah.
Usually, it's officers and
higher
enlisted.
But that op order gets handed down from brigade, and then it gets rewritten at the battalion level,
right?
And then it gets rewritten at the company level.
But we were sending shit up, though.
Yeah, and it gets rewritten at the platoon level, and then it gets rewritten at the squad level.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
We were just writing them.
Yep.
Correct. Yes.
Yep.
We were creating we were creating missions and op orders.
And that's the kind of the difference between being a line unit and a battalion asset.
Yeah.
Where it's like we had a much broader view of the bigger picture of our area of operation, where it's like, I guess that's one perk of it.
I mean, and it's also goes to the battalion had no idea what to do with us.
Right.
And so,
because we did go kind of unmanaged and underutilized for a long time.
For a while.
Yep. I shouldn't say a long time. It felt like a long time.
Yeah.
Because when we first got there, we were all shooting about in our different little cops and stuff.
Yep.
And I was in Calagoosh.
Yep.
And Charlie Company didn't know how to utilize us.
No,
so we sat there and didn't do dick.
Yep. They didn't know what to do.
Alpha Company, they knew kind of how to utilize you to an extent, but but you guys had such stronger leadership that you had Roe and you.
Yeah. But even though at Najil, we were getting put in positions to where we were useless.
Yeah.
And it was hard to explain that. It was hard. It was hard to be like, they were like, "Hey, we're going to put you guys here. This is where you're going to go." Mm-hmm. And I would say, "Okay, you have a 60% chance of a first round hit if you put me there. Mm-hmm. But if you put me over here, I can get you 80% first round hit. Mm-hmm. I can actually cover you. I can actually help you.
Yep.
But I can't help you over here." Well, that's where you're going to go. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so we would walk every night. At Najil was like, we're just going to walk.
Yeah.
All night long.
Yep.
And then we better hope we're there by the time the sun comes up, and then we just get down and watch shit, basically, is what is. And I may get some of this wrong, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but that's how I remember it. Yeah. We just walked.
Yep.
And walked.
That's how I remember you guys telling it in the moment too. So
it was, I mean, we were burnt out.
Yeah.
They were burning us up, and we weren't really an asset.
And that's where most of the burnout comes from.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the physical taxing of just walking somewhere, but it's like, you just know every time you go out for your walk, you know, you're like, this is pointless for me to go here.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range.
I can't help you. I wish I could help you, but I can't help you.
So then we just watch.
Yeah, so we just watch. Shit go down. Like, well, if I was up there.
I could have done
and a lot of that is trust. So,
right.
And that's talked about at sniper school. So gaining commander's trust. Mm-hmm. Helping the commander understand what a sniper section can actually do for you, how we are a force multiplier, what we're capable of, what we can't do. So a lot of commanders they're like, we're going to put you up over here. That's 1,200 meters away. You guys can make that shot. No, we can't make that shot. I mean,
you can shoot from there.
Yeah, but
first round hit though.
No, that's impossible.
No,
it is. And any sniper that wants to chime in and say that they do that all day long is bullshit.
Yeah. I've talked to people that that shoot a lot.
Yeah.
And I talked to a guy. We were on I don't know. He's probably not listening. But I went on this show. We did a hunt. It was a pronghorn hunt. And I had a guy there say he was 100% confident at 1,000 yards.
That's tough to say.
It's tough to say.
Yeah. That's tough to say.
It's a long shot,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 1,200. I still go under the fact that you can be confident out to that range.
Yeah.
But you're never at that range. Nothing's 100%.
No.
A lot of shit can happen downrange that you can't take into account.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
So you want to be close, but you want to be far. Like as a sniper, you want to be like, what was your sweet spot where you would want to put yourself in a position when you're overwatching so you can be an asset?
So we've engaged targets in Afghanistan at 100 meters, and out to 1,400 or 1,500 meters.
Yep.
Okay, and made hits. Mm-hmm. And I would say at 100 meters, from 100 to 400, it's almost like might be weird to say, but it's almost like it's too fast. My cartridge just can't perform the amount of kinetic energy, or can't transfer the amount of energy that I need it to in order to eliminate the threat.
Yeah, right. And also, mind you, just for everyone that's listening, in the military, we didn't have these, fancy, super fast expandable rounds because we were stuck with
Yeah.
match. We had match grade ammunition, but it was all FMJs. It was all full metal jacket.
It was
bullets. The Geneva Convention that said we can't use expanding hollow point rounds.
The 118 LR is and that's the 7.62 round, the 308 round.
Yep,
that is open tip, but it's not open tip for it. Doesn't
for expansion.
Correct. It's for aerodynamics.
Yes,
and it's not full metal jacket. That is a lead core.
Okay.
So the 118 LR does have a lead core, and it's a Sierra Match King. It's a 175 grain Sierra Match King bullet. That's exactly what it is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
like all of our 5.56 and everything else, those all are full metal jacket. Fucking
yeah. But the 118 LR, in my opinion, like to answer your question, the sweet spot I would say is between 500 and 800 meters.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I would see the most damage to target, and like that's where I felt like I could hit outside of center mass and the threat was gone.
Yeah.
Closer to that, it like just zips right through you.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's like
beasting,
and they run around and load another mag quick. I mean, they're in trouble.
Right. It's not going to feel good.
Yeah, but it's like they don't know it yet.
Just pops a hole in them rather than put them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but yeah, I'd say that 5 to 8. And my guys, like, we got really, really good. Like, we could shoot. I mean, I would put my guys in whatever marksmanship competition at that time. When we got back in 2011, those dudes were freaking, like, phenomenal. And we shot a lot of rounds overseas. Like, we had a lot of, we did a lot of shit.
I'm not going to lie. When you guys, because when we all consolidated into Metterlom, at that point, because you guys were the last fucking standouts there.
Yeah.
When we all consolidated, so second squad was in Metterlom. They started in Metterlom. They stayed there, and then we came in from Kalagoosh to Metterlom. We were there. We were operating just us two squads for a while, and then when you guys finally came in Metterlom, it's like, fuck yeah, the band is back.
Yeah.
And then that's when shit really started. And obviously, you guys stayed busy in Najil, and we didn't stay super busy in Kalagoosh. That's why we went back to Metterlom. But it's like one of those things where it's like, that's when shit became like real time stuff. Oh, yeah. And that was also getting back into fighting season.
Oh yeah.
So when did you guys come down to Metterlom?
Well, I went to Kalagoosh first.
Yep.
And then I came to Metterlom. Went to Metterlom, and then I went to Najil and then I went to what was that one down on the highway?
Torkham Gate?
No, not Torkham. The other one,
Bravo.
But they had a fob down there somewhere. I did a mission with those guys.
Oh, Zeowalk?
Yeah,
that's where my brother was at.
Yeah, went to Zeowalk, did a mission with those guys.
Delta.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
And then
Jordan said he remembered when he got down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like,
I don't remember seeing him.
He's like, sick. Buhr's here. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then he left. He's like, fuck.
Yeah. Then I was only there for a few days. Yeah, we went on some blocking mission and it turned into it was so bad.
So bad.
It was so bad. So we leave out with a company.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we SP on foot with a company. We have to block a whole valley.
Yeah, I remember this.
You remember this?
Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So we're blocking a valley for like 25th ID.
Yep.
2-5 IDs like running the valley like we're doing a deer push. Yeah. So we're gonna go. So Deco is gonna go block this.
Yep.
In the end and shoot them as they run out.
And Deco was they were
weapons
company.
Yeah.
So they had all the tow missiles and shit.
Yeah. But we walk. We have to walk like 5-6 clicks, maybe longer. I forget what it was, but we have a foot movement. We got to
the whole fucking company.
Well, it wasn't a company. It was maybe a couple platoons.
Okay.
I mean, obviously we didn't shut the cop down.
Obviously,
but
yeah.
Whatever it was a shitload of dudes.
Yep.
We leave at like midnight. We got to get into position when the sun's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So Foot's with me, Justin Foot. I got and a sniper team.
Mm-hmm.
So we're leading this bitch.
Because none of us scouts went with you.
No.
It was just snipers.
Yep. It was one sniper team, so like a 3-man team plus me, plus Justin, I think.
Yeah.
So we're leading this company, or this platoon plus 2 platoons, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And the sun's coming up, and we're still in the valley. We haven't even hit the mountains yet to go up to our position.
Fuck.
And I'm like, oh, Lord, we're never going to make it.
Oh, Lord.
These dudes are... before we leave, it was so bad. These dudes are wearing their rucks, and they have, like the tripod for the 240?
Yep.
Like the big steel... They have that bitch strapped to their ruck. I'm like, no, you don't want this. I'm running...
Bipod's fine.
Yeah. I got like a day pack and no side plates. Like, we've been through some shit already. Yeah. I'm not wearing shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
we learned.
Once you start fucking going on some hikes, you start realizing what you need and what you don't need.
Yeah. I have like 2 bottles of water, a Cliff Bar, 2 batteries for my radio, and a shitload of ammo. And I think that's it.
Yep.
I'm like,
I'll be fine.
Yeah. Fuck this. I ain't carrying nothing. These dudes come out like with the biggest rucks, stuffed full. They're EBR guys. They're designated they're DMR guys. They have their EBRs. Mm-hmm. They got their M4s strapped to their ruck.
Jeez.
I'm like, dude,
you're not effective here.
You're not like, why are you double carrying?
Why are you double carrying?
Like, you got an M4 and a fucking M14 with you. Like, what do you?
You're a bad motherfucker.
Do you know where we're going? I'm looking at the train. I'm like, we got a pretty good hike. Like, you're never gonna make it. They never made it. The only dudes. It was, oh my God, it was so bad. And I'm not dogging decoy. Like, I'm not saying that right now. They weren't ready for it.
It's not that they
were told
they weren't set up for that. No, is the thing.
Yeah, and I'm not giving them shit. I mean, I'm giving them a little shit. Like, come on. But they were good dudes.
Oh yeah,
they were good dudes. Mm-hmm. So we're out in the middle of this we're in this flat desert shit. Sun comes up, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we were not supposed to be there when the sun came up. We were supposed to be clear through that into the mountains and safe. Mm-hmm. Nah, sun comes up. These guys on these camels come running up. They're like riding camels. First time I didn't see camels in Afghanistan. We went up north, where it's like looks like Colorado or whatever.
Yeah,
like it don't. And dudes on camels are carrying like AKs, and I'm like, what the fuck? So our ANH just blasts these dudes off the camel.
Oh shit!
It was freaking hilarious. Anyway, so we
freaking hilarious.
Yeah. So talk to the company commander. I forget his name. Like, you guys ain't gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it. We'll make it. We'll block the valley. We'll see you guys in a couple days. Go back. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
go back.
Yeah. So they go back to Zeohawk. They're done. They're toast.
Base defense.
Yeah. So we get up on top of this mountain to block the valley. It's like 4 of us. It's like Foot, me, and 3 of my dudes. We blocked the whole valley for 25 ID. There's supposed to be like 50 dudes up there, right? Or whatever. Right. No, it's just us 4 or 5. We got no food. We got nothing. We're like, fuck it, we don't care.
How long were you up there?
I don't know. I have no idea. Nah, it wasn't that long. Maybe through the night. Okay. Like a day, a day through the night. Yeah, through the night. And then we came back down. I think we came back down the next day.
Nothing really came of that, though.
No.
Right? Yeah.
No, on the way back, some dude stepped on a mine and blew his foot off.
God.
Some deco guy.
Oh,
no.
Deco?
Yeah. Stepped on and it was a Russian landmine from like 40 years ago.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some... Dude, that place was littered with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, Zeohawk area, a huge fucking factor in that place was trying to dodge these old Russian landmines.
Yeah, some dude stepped on one and blew his foot off.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember... I do remember hearing about that. I remember hearing a bunch of other... Like, when they'd be out, like, driving around and shit, they'd fucking pop tires. Because they weren't big.
Yeah.
They were
like toe poppers.
Toe popper type stuff, yeah.
Yep.
So, like, you hit a Humvee, hit it, like, pow!
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. And you pop your tire.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my only Zeohawk deal, I guess. But
I went down there a couple times just basically, if there wasn't shit going on, I went on as another, like, a security detail guy. Because everyone knew my brother was there.
Yeah.
So, like, if we didn't have shit going on, I remember Foot would come down and Ro would come over and be like, hey, there's a convoy that needs another man to go to Zeohawk.
Oh, that's cool.
Go? I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, we have anything else going on? I'm like, no, we're good. I'm like, okay. So I jump in with, like, all these fucking... I do too.
Okay.
But I'd jump on with them and we'd zip down to Sea Rock. I'd stay there fucking for the day, and then they'd go, "Hey, time to go." I just hang out in the mortar pit with Jordan and fucking shoot the shit and everything else. And
I mean, it was cool.
Back on. Like, all right, let's see them.
It was a cool little cop. But
it was
okay.
Food sucked.
Yeah.
But I do got to piss really bad. So let's
take
pause.
a break.
Yep, break time. Statute of limitations. I don't know if that
does that apply to what I'm about to say.
Probably not.
They can come.
What can they do?
Nothing. Nothing.
Withhold your taxes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe what I'm saying is a lie. Maybe we'll just say that. This is a story.
Allegedly. So,
allegedly.
Jeremy Buhr, allegedly, in Mississippi.
So, team building events.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we cut out because we had to go piss.
Yeah.
And kind of we started shooting the shit. Kind of forgot where we were at. I could go back and re-listen, but I don't want to.
We were probably talking about
deco and stuff. And
yeah.
So now we're going to take you guys back to pre-mob.
Well, we're gonna discuss on how I built my team.
How you built your team? That's right. Okay. So we were during the break. We were talking leadership styles and everything else, and how you led your team and everything else. And
I feel like I had a unique leadership style compared to the rest of the military, and I found that from the errors of previous leaders and what I liked. But so I wanted to build a team,
and that was a good thing about being in the position that we were in the Scout Sniper platoon, where we were allowed a certain amount of freedom to, especially you, to build your team the way you're to build it, because you're the only sniper section leader.
Yeah,
no one can really tell you how to do your job because that's your lane. So
it's supposed to be my job.
Yeah,
and I was kind of learning as I went too, just so you know.
Yeah,
I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was just figuring it out.
In my head, as a 19-year-old specialist getting ready to go to war, I'm like, these guys got it figured out. They know. They know. They're dialed. They know everything they're doing. They're calculated. Everything's great.
Oh my God! I'm glad you thought that.
Yeah.
If you only knew. Like I was guessing most of the time, but I did know how to build a team.
You did.
I knew how to get a team together, and I like a team that basically you have to suffer together. The more you suffer together, the tighter you're going to get. I believe that.
100%.
Yep.
And that's what, like with kids and stuff too. Try to raise them to suffer just a little bit at least.
Yeah, they need to feel a little pain.
Yeah, because life is very comfortable. It can be, life as an American, it can be as comfortable as you want it to be. But you almost really got to work in order to make it suffer. And that's where you find yourself as a human being and figure out what kind of person you are and who you really are. And if you do that with other people that you're on a team with, it makes everyone fucking just mesh.
Yep.
That's right.
They come together and they'll do anything for each other.
Absolutely. Because they know when shit gets hard, you're not going to quit on them and they're not going to quit on you.
Exactly right. So I also feel that a team that breaks laws together stays together. Like if you got some dirt on each other, right? You can't really be telling tales.
Absolutely,
you can't be telling on each other. So one night, Mississippi, I hijacked an LMTV, and I loaded.
Okay, when you say hijack,
I stole it.
No one was.
I borrowed.
No one's in it though.
Yeah.
You didn't
well, then I put my guys in it.
But you didn't drag someone out and say we're
no.
I
didn't hold it.
Not like 9/11 terrorists.
No. No, I went to the motor pool and found one unlocked.
Yep.
Okay.
You technically acquired an LMTV.
Yep. Fired that bitch up. Drove it into town, off base. Bought 6 cases of Busch Light. Brought it back.
I think I remember this.
Yes.
I do remember this.
Brought it back.
Yep.
Got my sniper team together, and we went and got drunk out on some range road in Mississippi.
Yep.
I felt like at the time, 2 things. One, I needed a beer really bad.
Yeah, this was this was Mississippi.
This is Mississippi. We did nothing. We did nothing in Mississippi.
So to put it in perspective, Camp Shelby, Mississippi was the pre-mob to the pre-mob to the mob.
Yep.
So when we mobilization, so this when you're in the National Guard, you have to do pre-mobilization training quite a bit and to get ready to go and stuff. So Mississippi was the first step outside of Iowa.
Correct.
For training to go to Afghanistan. So
Yep.
And which was honestly mostly just getting vaccinated and doing all the admin shit.
A lot of that.
A lot of admin shit.
We did little to no training that
Little
I can
to
remember.
no training.
Yeah.
Wink had us train
Yeah,
some shit
there
until
was squad level bullshit.
Yeah, but mostly it was so hot and humid and nasty there that like Nugget fucking fell out and almost died. In the heat.
Yes,
I
was like, who is this fat bodied bitch? Now look at him. Now he's like a
stud.
Yeah,
and
he would kill me for saying that.
Yeah,
but at the time,
in Afghanistan, at the time when he fell out due to that heat and his large body, everyone. I was even like, dude, this motherfucker he's not gonna make it.
He's not gonna make it.
No. And then he fucking bucked up.
He's a tank.
He's a fucking tank. And in Afghanistan, he never fucking quit.
No.
He never fucking fell out.
No, the dude is amazing.
He's
a machine. He's a machine.
But he shouldn't be out in the humidity.
He just about died in Mississippi.
He did.
I remember laying him on the bunk like, where's the medic?
He was
like, who is this guy? Get this guy.
The screams he was making.
I was like, get this guy out of here.
Send him home.
I was like, no.
He fell out.
No, not this guy.
But it was bad. Like we were all working to exhaustion, and he just was like,
it was
cramp. Like, oh, you bitch. And then he's like, he just like fucking went. And the noises he was making until he got him back in the hooch and got him rehydrated a little bit. He was down for the count for days.
Yeah.
He almost stroked out. Probably. It was bad. But anyways, so beer.
Beer. Yep, we did a beer run. I did and that's not the first time I did that. So I was at NTC one time in Second Cav, and we had to drive our Humvees to Railhead across the desert. And so there's a railhead. There's a marine depot somewhere in the middle of the Mojave Desert. I don't even know if it's on a map. Like, it's a weird place. Yeah. There's a submarine inside of a big building on this base.
This is an NTC?
No, well, yeah. So NTC.
Yep.
But we railheaded. We had to load our Humvees to go back to Louisiana, back to Polk.
Yep.
It's a marine depot somewhere, like 4-hour drive cross country through the Mojave Desert. Jesus. There's a marine depot in the middle of the desert. Okay. And there's all these big hangar buildings. And so we show up, like we're here to load, like a whole troop or whatever, or regiment, whatever it is. I don't know. 100 Humvees show up. We got to put our Humvees on the railhead. So we're like snooping around. We've been in NTC for a month. We're kind of snooping around this marine depot, whatever it is. They got a little PX. You can buy some Cheetos and a Mountain Dew, pack of cigarettes. Yes. There's nothing else, just big buildings. And we're like, I'm peeking in these buildings. There's like a submarine and a ship inside of this building. I'm like, holy shit.
Fuck?
And this is
in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah, it's the middle of the desert. I'm like,
Death Valley.
What is this place? So the sun goes down, and we're sitting out by the wire, by the gate, and I can see lights way down the way. Like 4 miles away. I see these lights in the desert. So I get my map out. Because I'm a fucking scout. I know how to read mine. I'm like, what the fuck are these lights? I'm looking, and it's a truck stop. I'm like, all right, boys. Okay. It's been a month. Let's go get some beer. So we sneak out of the Marine Depot camp thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Walk, buy a couple cases of beer.
How far was the walk?
It was a ways.
It was a ways.
It was. But we just did. I just walked all over NTC, like whatever, like 3 miles ain't shit. I'll do 3 miles. We'll go get some beer. So we get some beer. I got these new guys, like these brand new guys out of basic. They're in our unit, and we're drinking. We're out in the desert. We got a little bonfire going. We're drinking. We sneak back into the depot. We got to sneak back in. A couple hours later, like 3 or 4 hours later, we're drunk. Put these guys to bed. They're all sleeping in their Humvees. Next morning, I wake up to this Humvee. It's like, whoa, like running wide open. I'm like, what the fuck? This dude started this bitch up in the middle of the night because he was cold.
Oh, no.
Turning the heater on. He passes out drunk with his foot on the gas.
Oh, no.
Whoa. I'm like, Jesus. I get in there. I shut that bitch off. There's puke everywhere on the side of this Humvee. He threw up in there.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. It was like a brand new private.
Yeah, right. He didn't know.
He didn't know shit.
No.
I'm like, oh my God. It smells like straight beer. I mean, you open the door. I mean, he threw up a 12-pack of beer inside a Humvee. Mm-hmm. I'm the guy in charge of this railhead. You know, like it's my ass.
Yeah. You're a staff sergeant.
No. I'm like an E4. I'm E4.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is E4.
Even better.
This is E4 Mafia. Man.
This is E4 Mafia.
Yeah.
You're a senior specialist.
Yeah, I was a senior specialist in the platoon. They're like, Buhr, you're taking all the trucks down to the railhead, get it loaded.
Yep.
Whatever.
I know that detail.
You know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm picturing it much better.
Yes.
So
okay.
now I totally understand where you're at.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, all right. So I'm like, how do I get the beer smell out of this truck? Because I got to wash it out. Well, we flush it with some water. Nothing. Still smells like beer. So I pour 5 gallons of diesel inside that sumbitch. I'm like, well, that'll kill it.
That'll kill it.
I pour 5 gallons of freaking diesel on the inside of this truck, all over the floor, all over the side. I'm like, fuck it, throw it on the railhead, we out.
Yep.
So I do have a long history of sneaking out and finding beer in the Army.
That's why you're a good sniper.
Yeah.
And I really am a true believer that in the military, the best NCOs were
sketchy.
They were in charge of their first leadership position was the leader of the E4 Mafia.
Yeah.
And when we say E4 Mafia, there's a certain group of soldiers in the Army that are specialists. So in the Army, you know, you're an E1 private, fuzzy, no rank, shitbag, probably
brand
fucked
new.
up in basic.
Knows nothing.
So knows nothing. Then you get your mosquito wings, which is an E2 private. Then you become a PFC, you know, with the chevron and the rocker. So now you're PFC. And then you become, and after you get through all those ranks, then you become a specialist. And it's like, now you're like mildly, you could be a team leader. You could be put in certain leadership positions to an extent, but you're still just a regular soldier. You're not an NCO yet.
Yeah.
But that's where you earn your stripes.
Yes.
That's
where you learn.
That's where you learn.
Yes.
As
the ins and outs.
The ins and outs when you become part of the E4 Mafia. Because when you first become a specialist, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a specialist. Okay, cool. And you stay a specialist for a little while, and then you're like, I'm ready to take over the Mafia.
Yes. Yes. And I feel like I did. I did a good job of taking over the Mafia.
Yeah. Well, they put you in charge of the railhead.
Yeah, which was dumb.
So,
well, they knew it was going to get done.
They knew it was going to get done.
Yep. It was going to get done, but it was going to get done my way.
Yep.
And that was, we're going to hit the truck stop 3 miles down the road and get blasted drunk out in the middle of the desert. And that's the way it goes.
That's awesome.
And we had our section leader had a gold tooth. And he was a son of a bitch. He was a real asshole. Yep. He was a real asshole. He would fuck with us nonstop. And so the grill guards remember the grill guard on a Humvee?
Yep.
We painted one of the slats on a grill guard, we painted that son of a bitch gold.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. The E4 Mafia.
You liked it?
No, he was fucking irate. Who the hell? What the fuck? I'm like, well, you've been fucking with us. You steal our shit. We're out in the field. He comes, breaks into our shit, steals my cigarettes, whatever, you know.
Yep.
I'm like, you motherfucker. We got his ass. We painted this grill guard gold.
Dude, absolutely fucking loved fucking with the senior leadership. When you ran out of fucks, that's the best.
Yeah.
Like when I got to Fort Bliss, and my brother. So when we got to Fort Bliss, I was freshly single. I went and lived with Jordan and Kat, and I lived with him for a while until he got recruiting orders back to Iowa.
Yeah.
So when he left me, I was like, "Fuck, man! Now I gotta get a place." So I got an apartment, just a 1 bedroom. It's just your typical, probably what you lived in after the river
in Kentucky.
Yeah.
1 bedroom ship box.
Yep. Trying to save my BAH, paying child support and stuff. And I was living there. And wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah. So I knew I was getting out. Mm-hmm. I had a little over 3 years left of my contract. I knew I was getting out. Mm-hmm. they want to send me to the board. Mm-hmm. Platoon sergeant's like, Sergeant Johnson, you need to go to the board. I need you as a section chief. I'm like, nah, I'm good. He's like, what do you mean you're good? I'm like, he's like, you just got here. Like, you met your time in service requirements. Like, you need to go to the board. I need you as a section chief.
He's got to send somebody, by the way.
He's got to send somebody. Oh, yeah. I know. I know.
Yeah.
But at this point, I know.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm good. He's like, what do you mean you're good? I'm like, I'm getting out. He's like,
you got 3 years.
How long do you have left in your contract? I'm like, 3 years and some change. Smoke, because we call in the field, you call your platoon start smoking. I'm like, got 3 years and some change. Smoke. He's like, you're getting out for sure. I'm like, yep, roger that. And he's like, what the fuck? why'd they send you here? I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I re-enlisted for Choice of Duty Station. I chose El Paso, Texas. Fucking, because my brother was there. Yeah. So I was like, hell.
And then he leaves you.
Me. Yep. But yeah, that was fucking funny. But so I didn't give any fucks. I told him straight up, like day one when I got there, I'm like, you got 2 solid years of me being a good NCO.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna not give a fuck.
Well, at least you
I set the record straight.
Well, like expectations were clear.
Yep, they were,
yeah.
And I was a gunner, and I did my job. And I was a good NCO. I worked my fucking ass off to make my soldiers ready, and and all of them, went on to become NCOs, and they're great soldiers. And I had a great team, and I did my best to train them and pass on the knowledge that I gained from my experiences and everything else. And then once I hit that last year, I'm like,
I know what that last year feels like.
Yep.
Couple
and
of
that
times.
last year was awesome.
Yeah.
So like my platoon sergeant would fuck with us, and I was like, I got kicked out of NCO meetings so many times. There was one time where my platoon sergeant, he went down and he got a bunch of Post-it notes, and he was super stoked about it. He's like, I finally got some fucking Post-it notes from that punk ass supply. And he finally gave me some motherfucking Post-it notes, and he was writing on these Post-it notes all the time. Like, he'd give us direction, he'd write it down on a Post-it note, and stick it on his desk, and we'd pick it up. And that was our direction, right? He fucking loved these Post-it notes, and he had a bunch of them. So me and another NCO, we went through and we stapled all his Post-it notes together.
Yes,
just stapled them all shut. And he went to write on his Post-it note. He pulled them out and ripped it, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, who stapled on my fucking post? He pulled his next deck of Post notes out. They're all stapled. Like when I mean stapled, like they're big, thick stacks. So we'd pull them off. We'd staple all of them.
E4 Mafia did that.
Fucking.
That's how you blame that on.
Yeah,
like E4 Mafia.
I took the blame for it.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah, because then he's like, who the fuck did this? I know it was one of you fucking punk ass NCOs. Who the fuck does this during the morning meeting, NCO meeting deal? And I'm like, he's like, if no one tells me what the fuck happened here with my goddamn Post-it notes, then we're gonna be here for a while. I'm like, I didn't smoke. He's like, get the fuck out. I'm like, okay. And I left.
Gone.
And I didn't have to go to the NCO meeting early as fuck in the morning for like 2 weeks. And then he called me.
So you won.
I won. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm one of the boys again. I was the only NCO not in the meeting every morning. It was awesome. And then I finally let back in the club. I got back in there. So after a little while went by, I grabbed all his pencils and sharpened them up and stuck them all in the ceiling. All of them.
And he was fine with that?
No. He kicked me out for another couple weeks. Because he's like, who the fuck did it? He looked at me. He's like, I know you fucking did. It's either you or fucking Ramondo. And Ramondo was the other guy. We always fucked with him. Like, I know it was either you or Ramondo. I'm like, I did it, smoke. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, okay.
Sweet.
Won again.
It's nice.
But it's awesome. Like that time, the Army is a fucking good place. And me and that platoon sergeant, honestly, we got along pretty well.
Yeah.
Like we ended up hitting it off towards the end. He understood who I was, and I know he knew I wasn't a shitbag. Like I did my job, I did it well. But when it was time to fuck off, it's time to fuck off, dude.
Hey, that's what I'm all about.
Yeah. But yeah, Mississippi was another place where it's like, what do you do?
I don't know.
They gave us that 4-day pass.
Oh, yeah. Everybody got in trouble.
Yeah.
Everybody went to jail.
Yep. So
what do you expect?
Yeah, what do you expect? We're about to go to war. And they're like, we're about to go to NTC for a month and train hard.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, guys, great job in Mississippi.
Yep. We're going to GC
You guys kicked
now.
ass. Now we're going to go to NTC. So you guys get was it a 4-day pass? Or was it
4-day.
Was it a 4-day?
Yep.
So we got a 4-day pass in Camp Shelby, Mississippi. And right after that formation, when they released us, you, Roe, and some of the other guys that have already been through the shit, we had our own little platoon meeting. And I don't know how it started. Someone brought it up. Where they're like, don't go to Ropers. Was it you?
It wasn't me.
Is Roe.
I've never been to Hattiesburg. That was my first time to Hattiesburg. That was Roe's like second or third time.
Okay.
So they knew.
Roe.
Yeah.
Wink. Was it on? Schmitty wasn't on it because Schmitty's already been there, but he ended up going with us. But anyways, someone came by and said, someone said it in the platoon meeting, before we got released from the platoon. He's like, someone said, I think it was Roe. He's like, just don't go to Ropers.
Yeah.
Do whatever else you want. Let loose, have fun. If you're not old enough to drink, don't drink. Mm-hmm. But don't go to Ropers. They don't like us. So don't go there.
Yep.
And after we got released, a bunch of us were like sitting in the hotel room, like, I don't know who said it, but someone was like, let's go to Ropers. Like, sounds like a good time.
Oh, so you were a part of that group?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all went to Ropers. Me, Smith.
Henshaw was my guy.
Henshaw.
Yep.
Schmitty ended up going there.
Nichols
he knew better.
Donnie was with you?
Donnie. I'm fucking forgetting some people. Cunners was there. There's a bunch of us. Mathis was there. A bunch of us guys were there. And, wait, was Mathis? No, Mathis wasn't there because he was a good boy. And he was like...
No.
Or was he there? I can't remember.
I can't
Nugget was there.
Yeah.
Yes, Nugget was there because out of that group, Nugget and I were the only ones that didn't go to jail. But when we got to Ropers, I was 19 years old. Mm-hmm. Smith was 20, I think, 19 or 20. Cutters was 19. And we all got in. I had an ID.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had an ID.
Yep.
And we all got in, got our wristbands, and we're drinking. And Smith is the only one that didn't pass the test. And they told him, like, hey, you're not old enough. He's like, nah, all right. So they marked his hands with X's, like, you're underage. Mm-hmm. They let him through. And he goes to the bathroom and rubs them all off.
Yeah.
Then,
of course,
we buy him beer.
Yep.
And then he's drinking. And then we're having a good time, just sitting at the table, minding our own business. And then one of the bouncers comes in. Have you heard this whole story?
No.
Okay.
I just know you guys got in a fight somehow, and you guys everybody went to jail.
Okay. So we're sitting at this fucking bar, just at the table, minding our own business, having a good time. We're buying Smith drinks because he's the only one underage, and we're like, oh, whatever, you know. We're at the bar now.
Yeah.
So we're all buying Smith drinks, and we're having a good time. Then a bouncer comes by. And he's like, hey, what the fuck? You're underage. I remember you. Like, you're underage. You shouldn't be drinking, you know. And Smith's like, all right, whatever. And he's like, all right, well, he marked his hands back up. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you know what? Hey, you know what? You're not drinking. And so we get up. And we're like, okay, well, we'll just go to the next bar. And he's like, no. You guys stay. Because it was fairly dead that night. There wasn't a lot of people there. We were a big portion of it. So, no, you guys stay. He just can't drink. And we're like, well, if he can't drink, if he can't drink, then we're not going to stay here. We're just going to leave. And Smith got up. And the bouncer put his hands on Smith's shoulders and said, sit down. You guys can stay. Mm. And when he did that, I don't know who threw the first punch. Someone threw a punch and hit that bouncer. I don't know if it was Smith from getting touched. My memory's a little fuzzy. This was a while ago. But someone punched him.
The bouncer.
Someone punched the bouncer.
Yeah.
And all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
And after that first blow got thrown, I think a couple guys jumped on him and started beating him up a little bit. And shit got a little weird. And then all of a sudden there's like a bunch of bouncers out of nowhere. There's a fucking bunch of bouncers. This is a Texas saloon fucking bar fight, dude. Like shit was getting broken, tables were getting flipped. I remember in the midst of the battle, there was a dude, a bouncer had Donnie by the neck, like, you know, fucking rear naked choking him and stuff. And Donnie's sitting there, and I remember seeing, I think it was Cunners. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Cunners. It was like, Donnie, I got you. And he goes to punch the fucking bouncer, and he's drunk, and he misses and fucking socks Donnie right in the face.
Oh, no.
Fucking smokes Donnie in the face while he's getting choked out by this bouncer. And I remember looking at Donnie, and Donnie's like, what the fuck? And he holds his face, and then they fall down, and then Cunners gets tackled by another bouncer. So I run over, and I tackle that bouncer off of Cunners, then I get tackled off of him. We're just slinging, right? And then eventually,
good Lord.
It was wild, dude.
And that
was crazy.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
Out of my section.
Yeah, and that's what you got Henny out of it.
Yeah.
You learned.
That's what I want to see from guys that I'm going to take to battle.
Right. If you're going to go to war, kind of shit. And we didn't give up on each other. We stood out there thick and thin, fought off these fucking bouncers, and we were leaving. We were getting ready to leave, and we're all like, "Fuck you, fuck you." And there's a back exit, so we are backing out, and the bouncer's like, "Fuck you guys, don't ever come back. You're not welcome here." We're like, "I know, fuck you. This place sucks." So we leave, and we leave this place. out the back entrance because we were in like a patio area, so we're like halfway outdoors already. So we leave, and Schmitty's like, "Fuck these guys!" He's pissed. He punches a stop sign, and his knuckles start bleeding. He's like, "Fuck, that hurt." Dumbass. And then we're walking down the road. I think we're getting ready to go. We're just walking down the road, and then we see cherries.
Oh no!
And here come the fucking cops, right? Mm-hmm. And we're like, "All right, whatever." And they
should have ran.
Well, we should have dispersed, but we just sat there and took it. And the cops pulled behind us like, "Hey, are you the guys that were just at Roper's?" We're like, "Yeah."
No.
Well, we're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay, well, heard there's a big fight there." We're like, "Yeah, there was. We got kind of jumped by these fucking bouncers because they kicked us out for, I don't remember exactly.
Because we all have fake IDs. So
basically,
they kicked us out.
Yeah. Basically.
Them assholes.
What boiled down to was there was a fight. Mm-hmm. We basically got jumped. We're like, they don't like military, whatever. It's not a big deal. But there was a fight, yes. And it was mutual combat kind of deal. And the cops didn't take that. And they're like, well, someone said that when you guys were walking out, someone punched a car and broke their windshield. And we're like, that didn't happen. That was a bold-faced. That was a lie. All of us here, no one did that. Mm-hmm. And the cops are like, oh, really? Why is his fucking hand bleeding?
Fucking Justin
and
Schmidt.
Justin Schmidt's like, I punched a stop sign on the way out because I was pissed. And he's like, oh, really? So now you're defacing government property? And we're like, no. And they're like, all right, you're coming with us. So they cuff him.
Yeah.
And they put him in the car. And Smith is angry. And he's like, well, if he's going to jail, then I'm going too. And the cop's like, say no more. Quack, quack. Throw him in the car. And we're like, oh, shit. So now that car's full. They take off. But another cop runs up and is like trying to get the story straight. And we're all drunk. Mm-hmm. We're all wasted. The other cops are rolling up. We're all talking and trying to get the story straight. The cops were being pretty cool. But then fucking Henny sits on the hood of the cop car.
Yeah. And
the one cop looks at him and is like, hey, man, get off the cop car. And Henny's like, okay. He gets off. The dude, oh, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. So before Henny got in the cop car, we were talking to these cops. And I remember the one lady cop, she was there. And Henny was like, talking like, we're getting ready to go to war kind of deal. Like, we're here for training and we're going to Afghanistan and everything else. And the lady was like, okay, well, I was in the Army too and everything. And Henny's like, oh, really? Where'd you go? And she's like, Iraq, 04 or something like that. She's throwing out a year. Don't quote me on that year. Yeah. And she's like, Iraq, 04. And Henny's like, he points at her. He's like, I respect you, man. And she's like, well, thank you. He's like, mm-hmm. And then we were talking. Then he gets on the cop car, and the cop tells him to get off. And then when the cop turned his back again, and he's like, fuck you. He jumps back on the cop car.
Oh, no.
And then the cop turns around. He's like, seriously, dude? I just told you to get off my fucking car. And then he's like, sorry. And he's like, matter of fact, you're coming with me. He slaps cuffs on him, throws him in the back of the car. And by this time, now we're down to just, I don't know how everyone else got hemmed up, but it boiled down to that as just being Nugget basically at the end of this night. We go to Waffle House and we're like, fuck, dude, like, what are we gonna do? Like, half the fucking team got put away. Mm-hmm. We're like, all right, let's eat some waffles, sleep it off. We're gonna get these motherfuckers out in the morning. No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
So we wake up in the morning, heads hurting. We're like, okay, how are we gonna do this? So we call the cop shop, like, hey, this is fucking Jacob Johnson. You have some of my boys in there. Aaron McNew, he's talking to. He's like, you have some of our boys in there. We want to know how to get them out. Like, how do we get these guys out? We need to leave for California soon. I just need to know how to get them out. And they're like, okay, it's going to be X amount of dollars. Let's say it was $2,500. I don't remember the exact amount. Let's say it was $2,500. And we're looking at it. We're both broke.
Yeah.
And we're like, I have like $300 in my account. And Nugget's like, I got like $200 in my account. And so we call Roe. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Roe's got the answers.
Yeah.
So I don't even call my squad leader. I call first squad. I'm like, Roe. He's like, what's up? I'm like, we fucked up. He's like, what'd you do? I'm like, we went to Roper's. He's like, fuck. He's like, who's in jail? I'm like, everyone but me and Nugget. He's like, God damn. He's like, how much is it going to cost? $2,500. He's like, all right, I'll meet up with you guys. I go, okay, cool. So we meet up, and Rose got the money. We pool our money together, and we go to get our boys out. We walk in there, and who do we see?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yep.
Hunter and Bubbles. We'll call him for certain Bubbles. I can't remember his name. What was his fucking name?
I don't know.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
So there's our fucking command team there, ready, already getting them out. And I'm like, oh shit. He's like, just go back, guys. And we're like, God damn it. All right. So we get back, and captain gets them out. We all get back, and we're fucked. And we get issued Article 15s.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards. Like, we're all getting fucking written up, and they really made an example of Schmitty. They actually took his rank and pay.
Who?
Schmitty.
Oh,
Justin
yeah.
Schmitty.
Yeah, they did.
So they actually took his rank and pay. They didn't take any of our other rank and pay. We all got summarized. Besides Schmitty, he got hit with an actual Article 15. And I remember going in front, like we were locked down. We got our passes got revoked. We had family there and stuff. Yeah. And Henny had his parents there.
Yeah.
And we got talked to by the sergeant major and the brigade sergeant major.
Yeah.
And we were talking to him. I remember him pulling me, and he was me and Cunners. We were always together. So they pulled us in, and he's like, why were you guys drunk at this bar that you know is off limits? And I'm like, Sergeant Major, with all due respect, we weren't drunk. He's like, you weren't drunk. That's not what I heard. I'm like, well, we're underage, Sergeant Major. We can't be drinking. He's like, bull fucking shit. I'm like, Sergeant Major, we weren't drinking. We were there with our friends because battle buddy system. We can't.
Yeah.
We all went there together, and some shit went down, and it turned out to be not good. But no, we were me, Cunners, Smith. None of us were drinking. The guys that were old enough, they were drinking, but we were there, as battle buddies and stuff. He's like, I don't fucking believe you for anything. Thinking. I don't believe. And we had this concocted.
Yeah.
We all had this ready to go. But he's like, I don't believe you guys. I'm like, that's fine, Sergeant Major. You don't have to believe us, but that's the truth. And he's like, get the fuck out of my face. Roger that. We left, and we got summarized, so we ended up doing extra duty and shit. But yeah, dude, what you were saying, if you can't break laws together, then
you can't fight together.
You can't fight together.
That's right.
That's what it boils down to. That long story basically boiled down to the fact that it's like,
yeah. No, you got to do that kind of shit together, and that's important. Team building. I don't know. I like it. I like that story. I remember when that happened. Few days later, I run into Roe on some back alley in New Orleans.
Yeah, and
he's laying on the street talking to some horse, like cop horse. And I'm like, Rosine? He's like Boo Bear, or whatever the fuck he called me.
Yeah, he called you Boo Bear.
Boo Bear. I'm like, holy shit. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, and we got fucked up. But
did you get him away from the cop though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if they like that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know if they appreciate that. Like, let's keep you out of jail.
New Orleans during that was a weird time because we ended up getting our pass reinstated for the last day or two because of Henshaw.
Yeah,
Henshaw talked to his parents, and all the parents basically were like, we came all the way down here to hang out with our boys before they go to war.
Punish them later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Punish them later. Like, this is fucked up. And they're like, all right, passes are reinstated, but you have to stay with your parents.
You need chaperones.
Yep. And my parents weren't there.
Yeah.
My parents didn't come. They're like, good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah.
But they loved me.
Yeah.
They didn't love me enough to come down. But I ended up hanging out with Cunners and his mom, and that was our chaperone. We weren't allowed to drink, but we were also underage, so we shouldn't have been drinking anyways.
Whatever.
But, yeah.
You know what happened in NTC? Remember the last few nights we were at NTC?
Yeah, we got another pass. During that time, you're saying?
It's because the BC's wife flew out to California.
Oh, no shit. That's why we got the pass?
And he's hanging out with her in a hotel.
Bitch.
Yeah, and we're like, that story went around, like, what the fuck? We're like down in this tent city,
Yeah.
BC's hanging out with his wife in a hotel, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, everybody can go out or whatever. But NTC, where are you going to go?
Where the fuck are you going to go?
Yeah, you're not going to go anywhere. Yeah, but main post.
Right.
And I go to a hotel room. I ended up at somebody's hotel. Someone got a hotel room.
I was in their hotel room.
Were you in there?
I was in there.
It was like fucking booze and women and wild. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here?
I think I mildly remember you being there.
I think I walked in. I was like, I don't know if I kind of remember like, I don't think I want to get caught here.
Well, we were all kind of
which is bad for me to say.
Yeah, we were all kind of stepping on eggshells because we
Yeah.
just got in a bar fight.
Yeah.
Like not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I remember in that hotel, because I was in that hotel. I had a room with Tony and Cunners and everyone.
Yeah.
We all got a room together too.
Yeah.
And we're like, boys, we can't drink though. Like we really can't drink because we're already on
there was
extra
booze
duty.
everywhere.
I know, but we were being good boys.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. We were like, we can't drink because we don't want to get in trouble. So Tony had the big idea of being like, well, we're not going to drink alcohol. So we got a bunch of NyQuil.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not fucking joking. We got a bunch of NyQuil. And he's like, dude, I guarantee, I know this is Tony talking. You know Tony talks.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, we drink this.
We'll be tripping.
We're going to be good.
Yeah.
We don't need alcohol.
Yeah.
We're going to slam this. But you have to drink it fast. Otherwise you'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
So you got to you got to beat the sleepiness in order to get the feeling of the buzz, right? So we all slammed a whole bottle. We all had a bottle of NyQuil and we slammed it.
So you guys all go to the PX, buy a bottle of NyQuil, every one of you.
Yep. We slam it.
That's weird.
Down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, cool.
Here we go.
That's it. Here we go. Ready to fucking party. I don't remember anything. I remember like hitting and being like, oh my gosh, this is wild. And I remember like kind of halfway partying, but I don't know if it was really a party. Mm-hmm. I felt like I've never done heroin. But I felt like that had to been close to heroin.
Oh my god! Because
I remember I was like coming in and out consciously, like, what the fuck is going on? I remember puking a bunch of green puke everywhere because I had green NyQuil. Mm-hmm. And I was in the toilet puking green shit out and like, what the fuck is going on? And then I ended up just passing away. I don't know what happened. And I woke up the next morning and this is the worst hangover I ever had. Yeah. And I was like, we should have just gotten drunk.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
That was really, really dumb.
Yeah, that concerns me, guys. Yeah. If I would have known about that at that time, I'd have been like,
maybe we shouldn't go.
Yeah. I was like, maybe they should just go home.
It was rough.
Nah, I wouldn't have said that. I was like, look at these motherfuckers. We're wild, dude. They're not drinking.
Hey, we followed the rules,
They're not drinking.
And guess what? You can buy fucking NyQuil when you're 19.
When you have a cold.
You got a cold.
And when you're 19. Yeah.
I'm feeling a little ill.
Yeah.
Need to get some NyQuil.
They used to do that in Bosnia, too, with the Robitussin.
Yeah, we couldn't get Robitussin.
The Robotrippin and shit.
Yeah, that got locked down. Yeah. It's like that's like a behind the counter now, not over the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we drank NyQuil. That was a weird time.
Fuck, you guys are weird.
Yeah.
You guys were weird. I remember that. I remember always thinking like these kids are weird.
We're weird as hell.
Yeah. They were weird kids.
We were kids, dude.
You were kids.
Yeah.
I remember thinking they're kids and they're weird.
Yep. Then we got to war and we're like, okay, time to grow up a little bit. Maybe we're still a little,
but we were still pretty wild.
Yeah, we were still pretty wild,
pretty stupid too.
Did some wild shit. Mm-hmm. But when it's time to work, we worked. Mm-hmm. But we got hemmed up. Training the pre-mob stuff was
it was stupid. It was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time, and we didn't take it. We took the training. Okay, when it was time to train as a platoon and hone our skills before we went, we did good. We did what we needed to do, and it was fine.
Yeah. I don't think I was with you guys with that shit.
You were doing your own thing. So during NTC, especially when we were actually doing our training, we all had to get certified basically as a squad and as a platoon and stuff. But we didn't really go any higher because we were in HHC. Yeah. And
we didn't do shit in California.
You guys didn't do shit?
No, we did. We climbed a mountain and watched people do. Right. But I mean, we didn't really do like. Did we do squad drills?
We did.
Squad tasks? We didn't.
We did because Wink.
Oh.
But we didn't have to.
Yeah.
We did some training and it was fine. Like it was.
I remember just sitting in a tent for like 2 weeks straight.
Well, we did do that too.
What the fuck are we doing?
Well, that was a lot of it. But when we had to go to the box, so we did go to the box.
Yeah, we did.
We did a bunch of training there. Like we did the IED training when we were in the box.
I don't think I did.
I don't know what the fuck you guys did. You guys weren't there.
We weren't.
This was
that was your guys' shit.
Scout stuff.
Yeah.
You guys did sniper stuff.
Which was nothing.
You guys spent a lot of time at the range, at the sniper range.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
You know, I know that. Yeah. But I don't remember you guys really being there besides the passes.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. No,
you were only there to fuck off.
We disappeared.
Yeah, you did.
We were stealing LMTVs and drinking beer.
I know you guys did a lot of training.
Yeah.
Air quotes, like sniper training.
Yeah.
Which is like
also known as
hiding. Which is what snipers need to do.
Which is that's a part of it.
It's part of it.
Evading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we were good at that. Yeah, we were proficient.
So you really don't like, yeah. Cause, I mean, NTC was a weird time, but we did a lot of. I mean, we did have to do some training. We had OCs with us. Yeah, and I don't know what that stands for. What does it stand for? OC. I just know they're the dudes that check you off and say you're good to go to war.
I know what it is. I got a buddy of mine screaming in my ear right now.
Yeah,
beating me up like, you don't fucking know that.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Oh, I was an OC. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're the guys that need to train you and check you off and make sure you're ready for war. As good as you can get for NTC, I guess. I went there.
Rosine called a fire mission
7 times.
Rosine called a fire mission on our own people.
What?
In NTC.
Huh.
It was awesome.
Call a fire mission on your own people?
Not like our guys, like a line company.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it was like a big deal. You know, because fracture side at NTC, like they take that shit like they treat it all crazy real.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Rose like, oh shit,
whoops.
I'm like, dude, we didn't know because I was sitting next to him with a spotting scope. I'm like, yeah, that's bad dudes. Like it was just as much me as him.
Yeah,
you know, I'm like, hell yeah,
get them.
I'm like, there's not supposed to be nobody down there. Like that's bad guys.
Why wouldn't they tell the fucking scouts where they're working?
Well, that's how fracture side happens.
Right.
I mean, either the scout section's getting shot up by a line company or vice versa.
Yeah.
How many times were you under friendly fire in Afghanistan? I know how many times I was. Once? 4 times. And it's scary.
Straight.
Because Americans can shoot. Time. Americans are good at shooting. We're way better marksmen than the Taliban were. Like 10 times better.
For sure, 100%. Yeah. Like, well, I mean, especially we grew up with guns.
Yeah,
and we do it all. We shoot guns all the time. Like we're just naturally better marksmen because the rights thing. But
yeah, for sure. Like blue on blue, Afghanistan 4 times for sure for me.
No shit.
Oh yeah, twice in the jail.
Okay.
Twice in the jail because they were just wild bitches up there.
From like Americans?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
The only time I remember is when in Doab when the Afghan
commandos
got there.
That would be like 5 for me then. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, when they bust out the Chinook and started shooting at us, I had to pull my. I think I was the only guy that had a VF-17 panel. So I pulled that bitch out of my rucksack and dangled it over while they're shooting. I was like, "We're good guys over here."
It was dark though.
It was dark. Yeah. It came out like last light.
Yeah, I was like shooting into town, and I'm seeing these red tracers whipping right like in front of my face.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look down and these guys are shooting at us. Yeah. And I told everybody just cease fire.
Yep.
Like, just stop.
Just stop. Because they're going to think we're bad guys.
Yeah.
And I pulled the
There's no sense in like trying to get them on a radio or anything or trying to do anything.
We didn't know what channels we were on.
Like, just stop shooting.
Yeah, we got reinforcements, I guess, from them and the group guys.
I was like, fuck them. If they don't want our help, they can handle it down there on their own.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to shoot at me, like, then you're on your own. You're on your own, bro.
You're on your own, brother.
Yeah, I'm not going to help you no more.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. Well, they made it.
Yeah, they did. And good thing, we'll cover that some more too. But yeah, that was the only time that I remember getting fracture-sided. Yeah, I don't think we really, I don't know. A lot of the missions that we did in Afghanistan weren't, we didn't have a lot of the other guys out there. Like a lot of times we were in the valley doing shit,
doing our own thing.
Yeah, so it was our own guys doing like our own platoon guys. So.
Yeah, but I'd work with SECO and ACO a lot.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I took flights with like I would fly to Najil for just a mission.
Yep.
Just by myself.
Yep.
And I'd hop on a Molson flight or I flew with the Russians a couple of times, which was wild as shit.
Russians?
Yeah, you remember the Russian choppers we had? Them Russian birds we had?
No.
Oh yeah, those guys would deliver like mail. They'd fly mail up to like Najil or Kalagoosh. It was a Russian helicopter, like Russian pilots.
The Russian.
Yep.
Russia.
Yeah, Russia. The government. The guys who are fucking up the whole world right now.
Yeah.
Yes. I would fly with these dudes, and they had a TomTom GPS, like a Garmin.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep, stuck to the windshield of the helicopter.
Oh my God.
And that's how we would go to Najil. And I'm riding in the back of this thing.
Holy fuck.
By myself. I'm the only guy. I'm the only, like, pilot, co-pilot.
What the fuck, dude?
Yep.
For what reason?
To go link up with Najil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just hopping on a bird to get there.
Yeah, just hop on a mail bird. Like, hey, they're taking mail or they're taking... Like, they wouldn't run, like, ammo and shit, but they would run, like, fuel. They would run chow, like, whatever. You know? Huh. So I would hop on the back of this Russian cargo helicopter and just sit up there with these dudes. And they, like, no instruments worked on the like, they're just flying this fucking thing.
They're just going.
Yeah. And this one guy I was talking to, we landed at Medterlam. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, like, fucking badass pilot. Like, you know, we made it, you know? He's like, yeah. He's like, I was shot down right down there, like, 25 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what?
When we invaded.
When we invaded, he's like, I was shot down right over there. I'm like, holy shit, dude. But that's the wild. Russians, I drive with the Russians and the Canadians. So I'd run that Molson flight, and I'd run that. So they'd send me up to Kalagoosh, or they'd send me to Najil, or wherever. And I'd just hop on that bitch by myself. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn, I remember you were always kind of a
floater.
Yeah, you floated around a lot.
Yeah.
I remember when you came to Medterlam. I don't know if you were there for, I can't remember. Is that when you came in to, like, stay? Anyways, we were stuck in the flight line. You're like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and I came in the flight line, and I'm like, nope. I went straight to Hunter's office.
Yeah.
I'm like, this changes now.
Yeah, we were there for...
I got you guys moved out of there.
We were there for...
weeks. Months, maybe. Month.
Yeah, it was over a month, I think.
Stuck in that bullshit.
It was a long time.
Yeah, stuck in that bullshit. I'm like, no.
Getting woken up by the fucking helicopters flying in all the time.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
I remember you came in and you're like,
I was at Najil.
This is the end. And we had Wink there. I don't know why the fuck you didn't charge him there and say. No, he didn't care. He was like, this is fine.
Yeah.
We had a Christmas tree there. We were there over Christmas.
Yep. And I said no. Yeah. So I went to Hunter. I'm like, these guys are going to go they're going to get their own place. That's going to happen right now. Yeah. And 2 hours later, we had our own hooch.
Out of nowhere. I was like, oh, that's all it took. We were coming in to say
I was pissed. I was like,
say this sucks.
Like, these dudes have been living out of a bag since August.
Yep.
And it's Christmas?
Yep.
Like, no.
Yeah, and dudes would come in off a flight line, and they'd have to bunk up basically with us.
With you guys.
Because until they got their hooches, and we're like, well, these other motherfuckers get hooches, and we're just stuck on this flight line. This sucks.
Yep.
We just built our own whack shacks because it's out in the open.
What is a whack shack? Can you explain it to the customers in the audience?
So
what does that mean?
So when you're living in an open bay society, which is like Gen Pop of prison, probably maybe for females, maybe we'll say, because the boys get their own cells and they're more segregated. But like, I don't know, it's like open bay system, like. Everything's out in the open.
So no privacy.
No privacy. It's
just beds out in the open.
A big room with a bunch of bunk beds.
Yep.
And when you want some privacy for private time, sleeping or extracurriculars, we're deployed to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? So we would hang sheets from the top bunk below the bottom bunk, so we'd have our own little, call them whack shacks. It was a whack shack.
You got to get more creative than that. You got to like get out of the building and go find some like whole new structures for that, in my opinion.
Well, I didn't personally whack off in the whack shack a whole lot.
Yeah. Like, you were 19?
Yeah.
What's a whole lot? Twice a day.
Not destroy everything. Destroy everything. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm connected to Bluetooth.
I thought the devil was coming to get us.
What the fuck, brother? Sorry about that.
Is that your brother?
No, that was not my brother.
Oh,
but
should be.
Anyway, sorry.
That's his music, right?
Yes, all of our music. Mm-hmm. It's good music. But yeah, whack shacks. 19, not more than once a day.
Okay. Yeah, that's
not a lot.
That's safe.
When I got my own room, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's bad.
Free time.
Yeah,
it's free.
Yeah.
So when we finally got to our new bee huts, though, one more quick story on this, then we'll maybe move on. But we had you remember the rooms in that bee hut that we were in, and the wall, at Maryland, the walls, the walls didn't go all the way up to the ceiling,
right?
So they were like, what'd you say, 8 feet tall, maybe?
Yeah.
If you stood on your bunk and you could hang on and peek over and say, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" Right, and we talk, room to room like that. And I was right next to.
It was like cubicles, more
like
than
cubicles,
than enclosures.
Yeah, but you had a lot more privacy than the fucking flight line.
Correct.
It was a great place. It was nice.
Yeah,
but I was shacked up right next to Nugget, and there's this one time that I specifically remember. I jumped on my bunk and I popped over like, "Hey, Nugget, you ready to go to lunch?" And I popped over like, "No, you ready?" "Oh my god!" And he was fucking just going to town. He's like, "Just give me a minute." I'm like, "Okay." Jump back down like, oh, ew.
Wash your fucking hands.
Oh
Nugget.
man. And he comes out and I'm like, "All right, let's go chow."
Yeah. Man, I gotta piss again.
Okay.
I can't help it.
It's okay. It's fine. No big deal.
You keep talking.
I'm not gonna say it. Talk by myself, all right? We're gonna do a piss break again. Ready?
Every sip of Coca-Cola brings you closer to the excitement of the FIFA World Cup 26. Because nothing compares to the joy. So grab a Coke and drink in the FIFA World Cup 26. No purchase necessary. 13 plus in 50 U.S. states and D.C. with a web-enabled device. Ends March 1st with 8 entry periods. Rules at CokeURL.com/soccer rules.
This is going to be the longest podcast you've ever done.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we should probably... What do you want to know? You want to know some gun stuff?
Yep.
Okay. And maybe just cut like a whole section out of this thing.
It's going to be 2 podcasts.
Okay.
Yep. At this point, I'm just going to put it out as part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
And I'll just put it out.
I hope it's interesting to people because it's just us bullshitting. So
It's going to fucking... They're going to love it.
okay.
I'm not shitting you. I just briefly touched on like army shit with Jordan and stuff, and people are like, "Fuck
More
yeah,
of
dude.
that.
That's what we need."
Dude, we
So,
could get gross on that shit, but
dude,
that could be a whole
we're
other.
going to. I'm telling you, when we all get back together,
Yeah.
because we're all gonna fucking. I want to get all the boys together and do a podcast about everything. So, but yeah, it's gonna get weird.
Good.
But yeah,
Yeah, people need to hear that actually.
I think so.
Like they don't fucking know. Like people don't know what.
No, dude. The civilian population, they look at, soldiers and they're like, "Thank you," kind of thing. It's like, hell yeah, I get it. And I feel kind of weird sometimes when people are like, thank you for your service kind of deal. And it's like, thank you for your support kind of deal.
Yeah.
And it's great. And we're in a lot better position than I think the Vietnam vets were in. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. But it's one of those things where it's like the intricacies of being deployed and being in the military and like the dumb shit. Because there's a bunch of guys living together for a year in a foreign country fighting and doing all these things. And then we go back to our base and like...
Yeah, I know.
How do you come down from that every day kind of deal? The only way to do it is by like when it's time to fuck off, it's time to fuck off. And like, we whacked off a lot. Mm-hmm. But this is one of those things. Like, what do you do? Like,
what do you? Yeah, I mean, we didn't
couldn't
have
drink.
Yeah, and that's cool.
That's cool.
And we did this, and I watched like 40 fucking series of movies. Like that's all I did.
Yeah.
Dude, all I did was watch movies. That's it.
Watch a lot of movies. I went there with a terabyte hard drive. We all shared movies. Mm-hmm. I watched so many. We watched Predator probably a million times. We'd have movie night deal. We watched Predator so many times. That's when we came out with the Predator pack.
Yeah.
That's fucking actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
But that came upon because we were all sitting there watching Predator.
You're like, God damn.
And I was like, dude, we need to make the fucking Predator pack. Mm-hmm. We were sitting there talking. I remember saying that. And then Wink was like, yeah. And the next day, he's like, I'm making the Predator pack. Mm-hmm. So that's when it came up.
That's Wink's genius, I guess.
Wink's genius.
Fucking wacko.
He's a character, but no, like, you know, that's how. So basically, we're a podcast and a half in now, basically. But it's like that's how Jeremy and I met.
Yes,
yeah, we served together.
Yep,
spent a lot of time together. And yeah, he's a sniper section leader, and I was not a sniper, but we spent a lot of fucking time. I do remember a lot of times we get back. This is actually a very fond memory of me and you that I tell a lot of people that I don't know if it.
I don't even know if I remember this.
It probably didn't strike home as hard as with you, but like I remember quite a few times when we'd get back from a hard mission and shit, and we were living in the B hut area, and we had our little deck out there, you know, with our little table and shit out there.
Yep.
I walk out to smoke a cigarette at night, and you're out there. We just would fucking like just talk for a long time, smoking cigarettes and staring at the stars and just talking and shit. I'm like, that was nice. Yeah, like, that kind of stuff. Like all the fucking off was fun. It was cool, and like all the fighting, we were very busy and we did a lot of shit. But like those moments too that you have with each individual person, because we all have had those moments with someone, you know, in the platoon. You know, I had those moments with the Cunners a lot and Smith a lot and Jung and all the other guys. You know, and then you and everything else. Like it's just different because I really looked up to like you and Roe, especially like you two guys like were the two leaders that I looked up to the most in my entire military career, and that carried out throughout when I was in active duty too, where I was like you said earlier too. It's like I look at leaders I didn't want to be like and leaders I did want to be like. And I always looked at you two like that's the type of leader I want to be when I become an NCO and a leader and stuff. And it's just like,
yeah, well, shit, dude, I appreciate that. But, you know, to get there, like it took a bunch of assholes, you know, or just, I don't know, just, I want you to do something for me. How am I going to get you to do that? I'm going to treat you right. It's not a scam. Yep. I'm going to treat you right. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to train you. I may not lead the best example, but you know, I mean, we had a tough job. We had a serious job, and it's hard to explain really the ins and outs of everything that happened. But it was fulfilling. Like I feel good. I feel good about what we did and what we accomplished. Right. I feel good about it.
I do.
And I feel fortunate that the majority of us are all still here able to talk about it.
Right.
And that's, you know, that's some serious shit. So
it is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's it. And even with all the Afghanistan stuff that happened, you know, since then, you know, with the withdrawal and the Taliban basically taking it back over, I know a lot of guys, a lot of veterans that served in Afghanistan was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did we even do? What was the point of being there and fighting and doing the things that we did just to leave that in that way and just turn it back over to the Taliban? Like, what is the point? And the way I look at it is like, just like how you said, it's like, I'm proud of what we did at the time. And all you can do is control yourself at the time and hope for the best and kind of get through it together. And, you know, the impact that we had as a whole as the American military in Afghanistan, maybe that didn't have as much, maybe it didn't turn out the way that we all hoped it would have ended. But at the same time, like when we were there, I wasn't in Afghanistan fighting for, I don't know, maybe I was looking at a little selfish or wherever, but it's like, I wasn't there every day waking up and be like, I'm fighting for freedom for the American people, you know, I'm doing this for the greater good of everyone.
You're fighting to survive.
I'm fighting to survive. I'm fighting to make sure my fucking buddies make it home.
That's it.
You know, when someone doesn't, it hits hard. But at the same time, it's like, that's why I fought. Yeah. That's why I fought so hard. That's why I trained every day. That's why I did the best I could do.
Absolutely. So I will tell you this is like, in my small leadership role, I did not look at I did not have a long-term plan. I could care less.
Yep.
I didn't give a shit about the long-term plan. I really didn't give a shit about the supply routes, the MSRPs. I could care less about those too. Like, it was like, okay, today we're going to go do this. And I need to get everybody back tonight.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep. Short-term goals.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't give a shit about the Taliban or the Afghan people. I sympathized.
Yep.
I was like, man, this sucks, but this ain't my business.
Right.
And my business is the dude to my left and my right, and we're going to get the hell out of here alive, and whatever happens, happens. Now, when Biden shut it down and pulled out and did what he did, I don't know if that's terrible. I don't know if it's not good. No, but it's not good. I don't know if, I don't know. I don't have an opinion.
It needed to end.
Yeah, but we didn't need dudes clinging on to fucking C5s or whatever.
The thing is, it needed to end. It needed to be ended. It was a long, long, long war that we fought over there. And it needed to come to an end. And it was getting to a point of ending better, but then just pull the plug.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it as a game,
yeah.
You're playing and you're doing everything, and then you get 90% through, and then your mom's just like, that's enough. Dunk.
Yeah.
And then breaks the game.
Yeah.
It's like, you're never going to see how it was truly supposed to be ended, because the cord got pulled, and that's the end of it. That was not cool. But it's like, I also didn't want us being there forever. Obviously, no one did. And it did need to end. But it's like, fuck, man. Like, you're not going to sit there and tell me that was the appropriate way to end it at all.
No, probably not. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was very poor. And it was a slap in the face to every Afghan veteran out there, really. In my opinion, it's a slap in the face to all of us.
To all of us, and also the Afghans that we did fight with. Like, we had
there was good
solid
dudes.
Interpreters.
Yeah.
We had solid A&A dudes. We had solid dudes
Aziz?
there. Aziz was the shit.
Aziz, there's no way that dude's still alive.
No. He was hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
He hated the Taliban.
Yeah.
He fought them since he was a fucking kid.
He was gonna beat the Taliban, and then he was gonna go to invade Moscow.
Yeah.
That was his goal. He's like, fuck the Taliban and the Russians.
Yep.
And when I beat these guys, I'm gonna go to Russia and beat their asses too. He was a good dude. And there was a lot of good dudes. There was some shitheads out there, but there was mostly like a lot of them were good dudes. The A&A. I mean, they were backwards. Like, you couldn't, like the Chai Boy thing, like that was real. Like there was some weird shit, but like that was none of my business.
Right.
Well, my business was like, what are you doing with us out on mission? Like, are you cool? Let's go get it.
All I cared about is how they performed when we were out there doing shit.
Yeah.
And Aziz kept his dudes in line. If they weren't fighting the way he wanted them to fight, he would beat the fuck out of them in the middle of a firefight and tell them to get the fuck up and throw them out there. Like, get to fighting, bitch. Like, let's go. I don't know Pashtun that fluently, but that's basically what he said.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, Aziz, we need to clear this roadway.
Okay.
But I can't clear it. But you know what I'm saying, Aziz. Wink, wink.
Okay.
I got you. You clear that bitch.
Yeah. He's the shit.
Yeah.
And there's solid dudes there. And then it's like,
And our Terps. Our Terps were awesome.
We had
good dudes.
Our Terps actually, two of our Terps made it back to America.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I know the little guy did. What's that little guy did? What's that little dude's name?
Freed.
Yeah. So he's here?
Yeah, he's here. I don't know where he's at here, but he's in America.
He deserves to be here.
He deserves
to be American more than most Americans.
Yep.
Yep. Good dude.
He appreciates
Solid.
America.
Yeah.
He worked for America. He fought for America.
Yeah.
Even when he's in Afghan. And it's like, and he made it back, and so did Khalil.
No shit.
Yep. Khalil made it. I'm pretty sure he made it. I think he's in somewhere.
Yeah.
California, probably. I don't know.
Whatever.
They all see Hollywood movies like, I'm going to California when I get my citizenship.
They should be
good luck.
like
then you're going to learn about taxes.
Yeah. They should be like rap stars.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like hip-hop anonymous people.
Yeah, they got the fucking voice for it. Mm-hmm. You don't have to say anything really real.
And they already got a gold AK.
Yep.
Did we paint those guys as AK? There's some dudes in the jail. We painted their AKs gold.
We didn't paint. We didn't paint.
No, we gave those dudes M4s, didn't we? Or were they carrying
the Terps
AKs?
had ARs.
ARs?
Well, M4, sorry.
Yeah.
All the Terps had M4s. They all had our shit. They had ACUs.
Yeah. There was dudes up in the Jill, the Terps up in the Jill, they had AKs and we painted them gold.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, paint my shit gold. I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
Let's go, brother.
Yeah, I'll paint your fucking rifle gold. I don't care.
Your fucking toes gold.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll paint your fingers, too.
I don't give a fuck.
Paint your lips.
Gold finger.
Yeah, let's go. Those guys are cool.
Mm-hmm. But, so that's basically the background. But I did want to talk. So, now that we're both civilians and stuff, you do a lot of like recreational shooting and stuff, and you do a lot of gun building and stuff yourself too, right? Custom work. And
yeah,
whatnot.
so I've done a lot of. I guess I won't say a lot, but I've done a lot of like really dedicated rifle builds.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of like specific cartridges. So, what I was chasing and what I think every rifleman should look at is this. So it's, coefficient and velocity. Yep. Those are your main things. Okay. So if you chase that, you start looking at all these cartridges and my grandfather was a rifle builder. My grandpa Buhr, Kenny Buhr, badass sumbitch. He was a rifle builder.
No shit.
Yeah. He used to build out of, and the man never had no money, right? So he was doing this on like
pennies,
you know. So he was taking Mauser 98 actions, you know, the old German Mauser 98 actions, and building custom guns off of them. And he built my first rifle for me when I was 14 years old. He built it off of a Mauser 98 action, built it in a 30-06.
No shit.
Yep. And I had to paint his house. So
to get the gun?
To get the gun.
Oh, really?
Yep. So I painted his house one summer, and then he built me a gun. That was the deal. And
what did it look like? Just describe that gun a little bit.
It was a walnut stock.
Yeah.
It was a deer gun.
Yep.
It was a bolt action deer hunting rifle, is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, growing up in Iowa, like we don't really have a need for rifles here.
Mm-hmm.
I hunted deer since I was a kid with my dad and my family, and it was a slug guns, you know, shotgun slug guns, and that's what I learned how to shoot was slug stuff, you know, slug guns and hunting pheasants and deer. And my dad probably grew up shooting more rifles than I did, just because his dad was a rifleman, you know, like legit rifle dude, shooting fox, shooting whatever, like
coyotes and.
Well, I don't even think they had coyotes back then.
Oh, really? Well, the deer population was also pretty slim back then.
We didn't have deer back then either.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Deer didn't really start getting big up here until the late 90s, probably is when they started picking up. But,
yeah. We would hunt in Albuquerque County, Clayton County. Yep. I got family out there, and we would hunt that and with shotguns, and that's what we did. And then really shooting rifles, really when I joined the Army. Like I really didn't know shit about like ballistics. I didn't know how things came out of the barrel and did what they did, and so I really got it. You know, obviously going to the sniper school and learning all that and understanding equipment and guns and rifles and barrels and harmonics. It's like a rabbit hole, right? So got back from Afghanistan, started building guns. I got into the P.O. Ackley cartridges, which was a big thing with my grandpa. He was a big P.O. Ackley fan.
Ackley was ahead of his time.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he made some, like the 288 Ackley Improved is still one of the best 7mm mills you can get.
Maybe the best.
Probably.
We got the 7mm PRC that's out now.
And that seems pretty badass. But when you're talking those cartridges, like the 7 PRC has one manufacturer and 3 different bullets for it. Mm-hmm. The 280 Ackley Improved, everyone makes it. It was passed through Nosler, got it approved through Sammy, and it's been around forever. It's been a long time as just a Wildcat round.
And he's built, like Ackley's built
a shit ton
everyone.
Yep.
I mean, every cartridge out there has been Ackley Improved, right?
He's an old school Wildcatter.
Yeah, from the 50s.
Yep.
And I mean, he was like you said, way ahead of his time. And
yeah, he was.
So I got to talking with my grandpa a few years before he died, and I'm like, hey, I want to build this. Like, I want to build like the ultimate. Like, what is it?
I asked you that same question. Like when I came over.
Yeah, like what is it? And there really isn't. There's no true answer to that.
No,
there isn't no true answer. Like, what is the ultimate? It doesn't exist. But he got me into he's the one who got me into like the 6.5s.
Okay.
He's like, the 6.5 is a bad bitch.
Like the 6.5 by 55.
So he said 260, the Remington 260 Ackley improved.
Okay.
So I built a 260 Ackley improved on a Remington 700. I bought a custom barrel, 6.5 barrel, a 1-in-8 twist, and I had
1-in-8 twist.
1-in-8 twist.
Holy shit.
Yep. Which is a good twist, or even 1-in-7 to shoot those heavier bullets. In the
that's
6.5.
fast, and that's the thing with Ackley is he was big on the high BC rounds before.
Oh yeah,
a lot of them were.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, he understood. Like, okay, so what are the variables? Well, the atmosphere and the wind are the things that are hard to control. Mm-hmm. Elevation, like understanding bullet drop, is easy. Yep. Like we can calculate that at every inch of trajectory. Mm-hmm. But windage and atmosphere is difficult. So the higher the BC, the better off you are.
Yep.
And the higher velocity you can push that higher BC bullet, the better off you are.
Yep.
Now it all comes with an exchange.
Yes.
So we're going to lose barrel life. You know, the harder we push things, the more our barrels wear out. And I used to be on the fence on like, well, I don't want that cartridge because I can only get 1,000 rounds in my barrel shot. I changed the way I think. A race car is going to burn up brakes and tires.
Yep.
And you replace it. Mm-hmm. And a barrel is easily replaced. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the way to look at it. If you really want to get to the ultimate, right?
Right.
I'll replace a barrel. I don't care. $400, I'll throw another barrel in it.
And we're talking long range precision shooting.
Yes.
Not if you want to be, going out and hunting and just if you're going to stay within, 300-400 yards and that's all you want to do and that's all you want to shoot out to, then
that's simple.
That's easy.
And anything does that.
But when we're talking long range precision,
yes. I'm talking like I want to stay supersonic past 1,500 meters. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you got to have the proper BC and velocity. Mm-hmm. And 7mm are proven to be able to be phenomenal at that.
They are.
The problem with the 7mm, like the 270 or whatever, is that they never twisted the barrel correctly and the bullet selection was never right.
Yep.
30 calibers have been doing it forever.
Yeah, because with the 270s and stuff back, like they were still running probably 110 on their barrels a lot, like factory.
Yeah, maybe 9s or 10s.
9.
I don't know. I don't know much about the 270 other than you're shooting a 140 grain bullet.
Yeah.
At really, 3,200 feet per second.
Right.
Which is fast.
That's fast.
But if I can shoot a 142 6mm bullet, which is the same weight, but it's thinner and it's longer, so your sectional density is different, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what you want. You want a dart, basically.
Right. Because it's going to carry that energy longer, too.
Well, the BC's higher.
BC's higher, yeah.
Yep. So it cuts the atmosphere much better. And it does carry energy.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it, yeah. You want a dart or like a spear rather than a baseball.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. The more you can, the thinner, longer you can make it, the better you are, typically. Or not typically. That is the way it is.
That's the rule.
That's the way it is.
Yep. And
so the 6.5s are good. The 7mm are starting to get there because they're making heavier bullets. And to make a heavier bullet, it has to be longer.
Yep. That's what the PRC line is all about. That one he's making.
Well, the PRC line is almost an Ackley copy because it's more of the cartridge shape than the bullet.
Yep.
So you got a 40-degree shoulder, which is PO. If you look at P.O. Ackley's writings, there were high 30s, 40-degree shoulders.
I thought they were sharper than that a little bit. Are they mostly 30, 40-degree shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 260 AI was a little over 40-degree shoulder.
Okay.
And so you get powder capacity.
Yep.
You get less stretch, so the cartridge won't stretch as much. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of benefits to it. Mm-hmm. Not all cartridges benefit from the Ackley improvement. Not all of them do.
Right.
Some of them do. The 260, so I'll tell you this. So the 260 Remington that I made, I was shooting a 142 grain bullet with the standard 260 cartridge at like 2750 feet per second, roughly in there. When I reloaded that same bullet in my improved cartridge, I'm pushing 3,000 feet per second.
Jeez.
And the accuracy was insane.
Yeah. And you're pushing out of a 1 in 8.
Yeah. 24-inch barrel.
24-inch
barrel. It was, like I said, I built that. I forget the barrel manufacturer. I built it on a Remington 700. That gun was freaking stupid accurate. Mm-hmm. And I forget how much money I had into it, but I sold it to a guy in Texas, Hunter in Texas, for like triple the money.
No shit.
And I sold him my load data. You know, I showed him like, this is what it does. This is the load data. This is what it's capable of. And the guy bought it, and he's like shooting deer at 1,200 meters with it.
It's like, fuck yeah.
I think it was a bad gun.
Well, the 6.5s are, that's a great bullet. You know,
you got to get above 220 grain 30 caliber to get to that same level.
Yep. Yeah, you do. Because I think even the 300 PRC that came out, I think they're like, what is that? 220 grains?
Well, it could be anything, but to get to the BC, to get to those high BCs, you got to get over that 210, 220 grain bullet. And
that's what
that's punishing recoil.
Yeah, that's what the 300 PRC is. It's a high BC 30 cal.
Yeah,
which all those PRC lines are high. You know,
Yep.
They're high BC. High BC for caliber, heavy for caliber bullets, and I think the 300 PRC is right at 220 something grains for that bullet. For the precision hunter type bullet, that's what it's at. I think, and like the 7 PRC, you're talking like, I don't know, 180s.
Yeah. Which is hard to find.
The 6.5 PRC, you're at 143.
They got a 154 or 156 out now for the 6.5s.
Oh, do they?
They're hard to find though.
No shit.
Which would be even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be even more.
Yeah. But I could tell you that chasing the perfect load cartridge is tough to do. I go back to my Grandpa Kenny's 30-06 that he built me. Mm-hmm. The thing is tack driver. I can shoot 5/8-inch groups, half-inch groups with it all day long. Mm-hmm. With I'll load 175 grain. Basically, I'm loading the same bullet in the 118 LR, but it's 300 feet per second faster. It's phenomenal. Shit. It's because it's a 30/06.
What do you get for speeds out of that thing?
Like 2850, 2900.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's fast as fuck for a 30/06. And you're spinning that barrel
1 in 10.
110. I would say,
1 in 10. I think it's a McGowan. I think it's a McGowan barrel. I think that's what I put on that. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm pushing it hard. It's way over book max.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm not having pressure issues. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, it still works.
That's kind of the thing, like with you that you're saying too. Is like, you know, you want to push it to the limit because that's how you're going to get that range. You got to put more power behind it.
Yeah.
In order to get it out there, it's got to have the energy to get there.
Hand loads will always supersede factory ammo.
For sure.
Always.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
And there's nodes in there. There's accuracy nodes that you find when you're reloading. And, I mean, I would take that Mauser 98 chambered in 30/06 up against, I mean, it's a phenomenal rifle. Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is, I will tell you this too. So rifle accuracy deals with, I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit that goes with it. I don't want to bore everybody, but I mean, there's a whole bunch of weird shit that goes with it.
Hey, go as deep as you want.
Okay, so bolt face to the receiver, how square is that? So your bore, your receiver, and your bolt face need to be perfect.
Yep.
Like, it can't be, you know, you're talking tenths of a degree. Things get weird, right? Mm-hmm. So
you're telling me about a Remington 700 you bought.
Yeah.
for the action.
Yep, I bought it for it, but it was way fucked up.
What was it?
It was like degrees out. It was degrees out of square.
Jeez.
And so we had to square the bolt face to the receiver in order to make this thing correct. And that was a Remington 700. I bought that in probably 2008 or 9, factory gun, and I bought it just for the receiver.
Right.
I took the barrel out, threw it in the garbage, and built a gun off of it. And it was, with the machinist I was working with, it was way fucked up. Mm-hmm. I took a Mauser 98 built in probably 1955, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying that dudes ain't making good receivers, but
they are.
Obviously, there's guys like I think Bergera makes good factory guns. I think I don't know. I mean, I haven't shot. I don't want to name drop manufacturers out there, but I think there's dudes out there making really good guns.
There is,
but for the price, dude, they get expensive quick.
They do,
and it's like, what am I getting for my money? Mm-hmm. Am I going from 3/4 of an inch group to a 1/2 inch group, and that's going to cost me another $1,000? It's not worth it to me.
No, I don't think so.
It's not worth it. It's stupid.
In
my opinion.
Yeah. When it comes to factory guns, I'm really in the boat where, like, they start getting like, okay, well, there's solid guns out there for $500.
Yeah.
Like the Ruger American, I think is a solid gun for the money.
Yep.
It's a budget gun, but it's a solid gun for the money. Like it's done where it matters. It's done right. Mm-hmm. And I think the Winchester XPR for the most part is pretty decent for the money. And when you get out of those budget type guns and you want to take the next step into factory rifles, you're talking that $1,500 to $2,000 range. Yeah. I think there are some great guns in there. Like the Browning X-Bolt's really good, I think. Mm-hmm. And the Bergara B14s are good in that price range. And in the Fierce Survival, I think Fierce, they came out with some really nice carbon gun that's supposed to be really good. I've never shot it, but it's supposed to be really good. And that's right in that $2,000 range. But once you get past that, like you're talking like Christensen Arms, you're talking like $3 or $4 for some of those guns, and they are not beating. In my opinion, they're for the most part, they're not beating those $1,500 guns as much as the price tag carries.
Yeah,
and then
the ratio's out a little bit.
And then you might as well just get a custom gun at that point. When you get past that $2,000 factory gun, you might as well just go custom and sack up and do it because it's going to be done right.
Yeah.
And
I was building custom guns for way less than that.
Well, you were, but not like if you go online and look at custom gun.
You're talking $6, $7, $8 for a rifle, which is like what am I?
Griffin and Howe.
Yeah, what am I getting for that money?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's. I just can't see it. I mean, the thing ought to give you a handy while you're shooting it for that kind of money.
But then there's guys like you that go out and figure out how to do it yourself, and you're making, phenomenal guns, but you're not. Where do we go for Buhr's rifles? You're not there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you don't find you unless we find you in person.
You just got to figure it out yourself,
and somehow sweet talk you into building a gun for you. Or you figure it out and do it yourself and take the jump and risk, waste some money.
I don't think Buhr's guns are ever going to be a thing. Unfortunately, I got a good friend in South Louisiana who's building some fucking badass guns, and you need to look at him. I'm gonna plug him.
Is he doing it? For a business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Bilson Arms.
Bilson
Arms.
Okay.
South Louisiana. He's out of Broussard, Louisiana, which is like a little town right outside of Lafayette. He's got a machine shop, and he went out to SHOT Show this year, and he is doing a front charging AR. So, like, imagine a pump.
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. It's genius, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like he's building ARs, right? Everybody's builds ARs.
Right.
But this guy, he puts...
Magazine fed?
Magazine fed.
Standard magazine?
Yep. He's building whatever you want.
Holy fuck. That's all, and that's badass. Like that's one of those things.
Like the charging handle is always in the way of your optic, or your optic's always in the way of the charging handle, I should say.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's still a semi-auto.
Yeah.
Oh,
same
so
thing.
you charge it from the front.
Up front.
No shit.
Built an arm. He also built this buttstock thing that's pretty cool. I don't see the need for me ever needing a buttstock. That he's building this rotating buttstock thing. You got to look it up.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea for the competitor. I'm not a competitor. I'm a killer. Right. There's a difference.
There's
a warriors and there's competitor. I'm not a competitor. I don't care about competing against other people in time. Like I don't care if I shave a tenth of a second off my time. Right. I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is, does it function? Is it accurate? Is it repeatable? Is it efficient? Does it work? Mm-hmm. That's all I care about.
So that is one thing. Because I've had a couple PRS guys on now, and I love the idea of competing with rifles and doing that, and it'd be fun. But it's fucking expensive. But where I do see a benefit of being fast is when you're talking handguns.
Yeah.
So like USPSA, Jordan and I are going to do USPSA competitions this summer, and that makes sense because when you're in a hand-to-hand combat situation, you do need to be quick, especially if you have multiple offenders, that are needing to get shot. It's like you need to be fast, and it makes sense in a close range combat situation. Yeah, you're talking like being fast. Being fast matters, but when you're talking long range precision, you should theoretically have plenty of time to make that shot, and that first shot needs to count.
Yes,
and that's where the accuracy, the long range accuracy that you're talking about.
Efficiency, control, like all that shit. The things that I think about.
Yep.
I'm not a gunfighter. Like, I'm not like a...
Well, you were.
Well, I wasn't. Maybe, but different.
You were a gunslinger.
Yeah, it was different. Maybe I should rephrase that. I'm not a gunslinger.
There you go.
I don't like the 3-gun guys. I think it's awesome.
It's cool.
I think what they do is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're looking at shaving 100,000ths of a second off their time, and they're accurate, and I could never do what they're doing. I have no idea how they do it, and I think it's awesome. That's not where my mind goes.
Right.
My mind goes into like survivability, like it needs to be durable, it needs to work, it needs to function, and I need to understand my equipment, and that's it. Like I need to be able to put the metal on the meat when I wear and when I want to.
Yeah, you're not super interested in hitting paper at a long distance unless you're just getting it dialed in.
Yeah,
you want it to be able to, like you said, put metal on meat.
I want to put metal. I want to put metal on. I want to put my metal on the meat.
That's right.
Where I want, when I want.
Yep.
That's the thing that drives me, I guess, when it comes to rifle or any firearms.
Yeah.
I have some handguns. I'm not good with them. Mm-hmm. I can. This is what I do with my handguns, dude. So I buy a handgun and I'm like, can I hit this target at 150 yards with it? And I do. And I can. Yep. And it's awesome. But that's not real. Like, real is like, I need to be able to hit the dude when he comes in my house with, But I don't train that way.
Yeah.
So these speed guys are going to blow me away.
Yep.
But I got handguns that, like, I'm shooting steel at 150 yards with them. Because that's fun to me.
Right.
Like, I had a good friend of mine, hell, you know him, Derek Shin. He was out at my farm.
Derek's the shit.
Yeah, we were shooting handguns, and we were shooting them so far, he's like, dude, you can watch the bullet. Like we were hitting targets. He's like, you see that bullet? I'm like, yeah. Like we were watching the bullet.
What were you shooting? Like
we were shooting 40s.
Oh fuck.
We were shooting 40s at like, I don't know, 100 and some yards, hitting, just banging steel with them.
That's awesome.
And he's a hell of a shot too.
Oh yeah,
that dude can shoot.
Well, I mean, he was one of your snipers.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But that's the thing with when it comes to rifle shooting and long range precision shooting, like you guys have been doing and I've dabbled in, it's like those fundamentals carry over to whatever your finger wants to pull.
Yeah.
Whether it's a handgun or rifle or a shotgun.
Yeah.
It's like that, those fundamentals stick with you throughout whatever firearm you're shooting. And I guess, you might not be fast, but if you're out there a ways, it doesn't matter what you have. You're finding a way to hit you with it.
I've just never tried to be like, a 3-gun guy or, but that precision rifle,
what is
that, PRS or whatever
PRS,
it's called?
precision rifle something.
I would love to get in on that. I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun.
I think you would like that. It's still timed.
Yeah.
But it's heavily weighted towards accuracy.
Well, you can be as fast as you want, but you don't hit shit.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, like, it don't matter.
Yeah. I had Landon Baker, he's a buddy of mine from Osage that is into PRS stuff. Mm-hmm. And Darren DeBoer, he was on, and he's a PRS guy. He's a 22 PRS guy, which is interesting.
What do you mean?
Like 22 long rifle.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he's shooting them he's telling me he's shooting them 22s at like 500 yards.
I've done it.
Insane.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. He's like his holes are like 30 mils and shit. It's like insane.
I've done that with a 22 rifle I got, just shooting steel, like just seeing if I could do it. And you're like, I mean, your elevation is insane, but it'll go there.
It'll get there.
It'll take like 2 seconds.
Yep, that's what he says too. He's like, you want to see something wild? Shoot a 22 long rifle at 500 yards.
Yeah, it'll do it.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it will. That will do it.
It'll get there. Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. It's like those guys are really cool, and they're but I think like that PRS range. Have you ever heard of the NRL Hunter?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the shit. Because you have to do target interdiction, like you were saying, or you have to spot your targets.
Yeah.
So you go out there and you like it's like you have 3 elk. Mm-hmm. Here they are in this range, right? You have to find them. Range find them, shoot them.
That's pretty. Hit them. That's pretty easy.
Yeah. Well, in the targets are small. I guess the targets are small. Like they're not full size, big ass metal targets, but they're small. But it's like that is the size of vitals, basically.
So you don't have to kill them; you just have to hit them.
Right, but the targets themselves are the size of vital ring. Mm-hmm. So they're small targets.
It's like 10,
they're out
like
there,
a 10-inch, whatever. Or,
right.
Whatever it is.
But they're in the shapes of animals.
Yeah.
So like you're trying to find them.
But you're trying to hit the vital.
Yep, and they have them hidden in like the tree line and whatnot and out there at varying distances and unknown distances. And you range them and you shoot them and first round hit is worth max points. Mm-hmm. Second round hit is worth half points. And there's no third round. Yeah. So
you just lose.
That's a 0.
You just suck.
So it's like I don't know the scoring metrics exactly, but it's like if first round hits 2 points, second round hits, if you miss that one, one more chance, that was worth 1 point. Mm-hmm. And then that's just 0 if you miss again. So it's kind of cool, but it's also at hunting ranges. So you're talking max of, I don't know, 600-700 yards probably. Yeah. And within 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way out. But I don't think they don't go to the extreme long range distances. I want to say you're for sure within 800. Yeah, for sure. So you're talking probably most of the targets are within 6. But yeah,
all it takes is practice.
Yep.
Like I remember in Afghanistan, 600 meter target. We were shooting like my 110, which is a 7.62 NATO 308.
Offhand.
I mean, dude, it was like. At that time in my life, we couldn't miss. We were shooting shit. We were shooting, and I couldn't do that today. I would have to go back and start over, and
take a lot of rounds.
Yeah, it would.
And that's the thing too. Like even with me, like we would come out as scouts to the same range with you guys and cross train and just shoot shit. You guys had me. I was shooting shit at over a mile.
Yeah.
First round hits because the dope was already dialed in. Everything else, we're like, hey,
I'd be like, bro, just do this.
You're spotting and teaching and everything else, like dialing it and putting our dope in. Like, here's your dope. Like, let's do this thing. And we're I was shooting out. You had me shooting out, couldn't pass a mile within a day. I'm like, this is fucking badass. And we got to the point where we were taking our M4s out to the same range with you guys, and we were shooting steel. I was banging steel with my M4 out at like 700-800 yards with an ACOG.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Yep. I was just holding the fucking very bottom hash mark of my ACOG just above his head and hitting steel with my fucking M4, dude. It was fun. Like, it was one of those things where we had the freedom to, with ammunition and stuff to get ready. And we were all very deadly. At at distances further than we should be shooting with the rounds that we had.
Yep.
You're talking, 5.56 at 700 yards is far.
That's a long ways.
It's long ways.
That's a long ways with a rat grade M4 and some bullshit ammo.
Yep, bullshit ammo and a fucking used ACOG.
Yep.
That I had to steal basically off of someone. I didn't steal it. Like our machine gunners had ACOGs for some reason, so Grenadiers had the CCO, so I shot CCO for a long time. And then before we went to Afghanistan, we're like, why do the machine gunners have the ACOGs? Wink, like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, well, if they're not machine gunning, then they, or whatever. It's like, well, maybe the Grenadiers should have the ACOG, and they can have the CCO, because since their primary weapon is a fucking machine gun.
Dude, I totally forgot about this until you just said Grenadier, and I remember that shit. One mission you were on. I remember this now.
What?
You put that grenade right through that dude's fucking...
The window?
Yeah. That was...
Dude,
oh my God, that was awesome.
I got so good with that grenade launcher, dude.
Yeah.
So good with it. Like, that was with no sights. I didn't even have my quadrant sights flipped up. I was shooting it basically through my ACOG, off to the side. And it's like, but yeah, there was that mission where we were on, and there was we were catching some fire from this building. And we needed something in that window. Yeah. Like, I got this.
Yeah.
Thumped it out there and fucking put it right in that window. I'm like, holy fuck.
We
got really good with that grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's got to be a top 10 shot for the deployment. That's got to be in the top 10.
It was not to toot my own horn, but that was a good shot. That was good.
Yeah. No,
that was one of my highlights.
Toot away. That was a good shot.
Yeah. Thanks, man. The grenade launcher is tough because it's like, you're talking about loft. It's a grenade. It's a 40 millimeter fucking grenade.
You got a 40 millimeter grenade coming out of a 4-inch barrel.
Yeah. That's being generous.
Like, come on.
Was it? Yeah. If it was 4 inches. It's shorter than the fucking big.
Yeah.
So the M203s were
a little
bit longer. They took it out to the end of your M4 barrel.
Right before the bayonet lug.
Yep. And then the M320, which is what we had the 320s, and that was a standalone grenade launcher if you wanted to use it that way. I always kept mine mounted under my M4 because I'm like, I want a package deal. Yeah. So I would fucking sling some lead with my M4, and then I'd pop it up, and I'd start shooting my grenades. And like it got to the point where I flip my quadrant sights up and use my quadrant sights and actually like get in there. And I got really good with that. It got to the point where in the middle of a firefight, I was just launched them without my quadrant sights. Yeah. And just
you knew what it was doing.
I knew what it was doing with my ACOG. Yeah. And we got really good with those. Yeah. Me and Swedberg was good with his too. But yeah, that was a fucking
that was awesome.
There was a couple of shots that I made.
That's on video.
Yeah, it is.
We could prove that shot actually happened.
Yeah. This is a pretty decent distance away too for a grenade launcher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
it was right through this fucking window. It was nice. It was nice. It was one of those things where I was like, hell yeah. And then he stopped shooting out of it.
Yeah. I mean,
it did what it was supposed to do. But we were also doing like high elevation shots, like basically shooting them bitches straight up and trying to get them to come down like a mortar.
Oh yeah.
And we did that stuff a lot too. And there's times in
that's tricky.
That is tricky because it's like I'm pointing this bitch basically straight up, where it's like I feel like it's gonna come down really close to me. You don't really know, but you basically start out like pointing a generous distance away from you, and seeing how far it goes, then bring it up a little bit further, shoot it again,
walking it towards you,
and basically at the point where it's like if I wanted to hit a target that was 40 yards away behind a barricade, I had that bitch almost all the way straight up, like here it is, then thump it, boom, like oh fuck, that worked.
Thank God,
nice, nice. But we did a lot of shit, a lot of shit with those grenade launchers.
They were fun. I never had one. I kind of wish I had one.
Shot them though, right?
Yeah, but I never like carried one.
Right.
I kind of feel like we should have.
None of the snipers did.
Nope.
No, you didn't. You had machine guns and then your snipers.
Yeah, we weren't even supposed to have belt feds, but we did. No, we took them.
We found them.
Yeah, because I mean that's
like,
everything.
That was supposed to be in a perfect situation, in a perfect scout sniper platoon situation, like in a hide site. You have the a couple scouts with belt fencing grenade launchers, like covering your six while you're doing sniper shit.
Yeah. But we never really
do that.
We never do it exactly that way.
No, we didn't.
We just kind of ran around like Indians, like wild beasts.
Yeah, we did.
With painted our face and just went fuck people up.
What's funny is that video with the painted face shit that you're talking about. That video got put on YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's out there. And I don't know what's under. It takes some digging for me. But there's a video on YouTube of one of our missions. And we had our faces painted like jackasses. But the thing is, it was a direct action mission.
Yeah.
And we were doing it because it's one of those things where it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, we were making jokes. Like, this is the thing, like, when we were going on these serious missions, we still had like a bit of personality and flair to it.
Yeah.
But dude, I remember looking back on that video after I think I don't know if Schmitty posted it or what. But dude, there's this guy. His name was John Burke. He was like a big social media guy. Like back in the day, he's a drill sergeant. He like would yell at people and call them fat and stuff, and got a lot of views. And he got pretty popular. But he commented on that and was like, "You fucking idiots! Like, why do you have your face painted like fucking assholes? You don't know how to operate." All this other shit. And he trashed us on that comment. I'm like, and I remember reading that. I'm like, because I remember watching some of his videos. I'm like, this guy's cool. And then he posted, he commented on that. I'm like, man, fuck this fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know, like, the thing is that mission was, we looked silly, but it's like, you have to have some sort of flair and humor while you're doing the shit we did. And it was a direct action mission. Yes, we were in a scout sniper platoon, but that mission specific deal was a direct action movement to contact type of mission.
You guys were bait.
We were bait for you guys to do stuff, and we're pushing through this valley, trying to clear this valley. So
you didn't have to be camouflaged.
We weren't hiding.
No,
we weren't hiding.
You wanted to look like the biggest idiots on the planet. That was the plan. Like walk around and look like idiots so the Taliban come out.
Every few hundred meters, I would shoot flares in the air.
Yeah.
So they knew where we were at.
Yeah.
And you guys knew where we were at.
Yeah.
So every few hundred meters, like 300, 400, 500 meters, so I'd send a flare up.
Yeah.
So like we weren't hiding, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like it was for a reason.
Yeah.
So
this is a baited ambush.
Yeah. But it was a calculated baited ambush.
Kind of.
To an extent.
Yeah.
I like to think it's calculated to an extent, but no, it was one of those things. But dude, we're going on like 4 hours right now.
Oh my god. We talked for 6 days.
Yeah. This is going to be a two-part podcast here probably. But I do want to be respectful of your time, and I know you gotta do stuff and probably want to talk off air some more a little bit. And I don't know. I don't know.
Well, thanks for having me. Number one, and number two is don't overthink your hunting thing. Hunting's easy.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Would be my advice.
What do you mean by
advice. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that like shooting deer is easy. Keep it easy. Keep it simple. That's my advice. Keep it simple.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm slightly jealous of your hunting adventures. I think it's freaking awesome that you're doing it. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
If you want to go to Africa, let me know.
Yeah.
I know
it's
some
not
people.
in the budget this year. I'm getting married next year. I'm moving to Louisiana and getting married.
I know you're moving. You told me earlier that you're moving to Louisiana. I didn't know. I didn't know about the marriage part.
Yeah. Yep. Miss Leslie Lamartiniere.
Oh shit! Congratulations, man.
Well, thank you.
That's fucking awesome.
She's a raging Cajun. She's badass.
Does she speak Cajun?
Not really. A little bit.
A little. I mean, I don't know what the Cajuns.
like. If she's drinking enough, she might holler at you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you meet this chick?
She
sounds cool.
She comes up all the time.
Does she?
Next time she's in Iowa, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I will.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on.
So Africa's not in the plan for next year.
Well, we're gonna go.
But maybe 2 years I'll go shoot some.
I was just gonna say.
I just want to shoot some monkeys.
There's a lot of monkeys out there.
Yeah.
When I was there's a lot of monkeys.
Yeah. We need to shoot them bitches.
Yeah.
They taste good.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna make Africa under the working class bow hunter deal. We're gonna do Africa every so often. Like, it's not going to be a one. We thought it was maybe going to be a one and done deal, and we went there and we're like, "Fuck, this is awesome. Yeah. This is going to be in the rotation of hunts."
Nice.
So that, and then do the bear camp every year. So if you ever want to go shoot a bear in Wyoming or Canada, I think Canada is more set up for bow hunting than I think Wyoming is. You know,
with a gun.
They do bow hunting too. It's just Wyoming is bigger.
Yeah.
So they do, like, World Class Bowhunter do the bow hunts in Wyoming too, but I definitely think it's more set. They do guns too. Is the thing. Okay. But Canada's pretty much, I think it's fairly bow only because Canada's a lot smaller.
Tough.
It's a lot denser and stuff. Yeah. But Wyoming's so big.
Okay.
So if you ever want to shoot a bear or go to Africa, let me know.
I want to put a rucksack on, go up to some like wild ass mountains, thousands of miles away from anybody, and shoot an elk, and then carry that bitch out by myself.
Do you really?
That's what I want to do. That's my ultimate hunting.
Well, let's do it. You want to do it this year?
Okay.
No shit.
Let's go.
Colorado over the counter tags for second and third rifle.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll hunt Colorado with you.
Let's do it.
We'll put rucks on and go get it.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to make a little JB hunting ventures.
As long as they got bush light out there, I'm good.
Yep. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I really do. And spending so much time with me.
No, it's been awesome. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I appreciate it also.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. This is going to be a 2-part podcast, I'm sure. So appreciate it. See you on the next one. Bye.